do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Come Mary Trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, yeah. Away we go on Wednesday, October the 15th, 2025. It is DNR with you, ESPN New York. What do we have on our show today? Our GM, Lewis Riddick, will join the show. We have Stump Rothenberg at 7:45. And we have Sleeping Beauty has made his way into the studio this morning as well. The great Rick DiPietro. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Good morning, David. I feel great.
I'm sure. Well, you just
fully rested.
How long was that nap?
Well, I didn't know I had to set an alarm in the building when I'm just there. You know I'm sleeping. I walk by RJ. He sees that I'm sleeping. Just, hey, little guy, wake up.
Yep.
It's time for the show.
Yep.
You look nice today.
Thank you. You know what it sucks about you?
What?
And I mean that in a good way.
What?
Is that you literally you woke up 90 seconds ago, maybe. You were fast asleep on the couch. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
You have color in your cheeks and your face, and I mean you're wearing a nice 3/4 zip, and you look nice. And I said this to Ray as well, so it's not prompted. I think Ray also looks nice today.
He does look nice.
Really nice today.
Which is surprising after what happened last night at the Garden. But,
yeah.
I mean, he's battling through it.
I gave him a no-goal unbuttered roll.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves it. Because you could tell yesterday he felt the way.
Well, the funny thing about what Ray was doing is he was having a conversation unto himself in the group text.
You guys taking part, by the way. That was great. I appreciate that.
Nobody was responding to him. And he's like, guys, we may have a problem. And then expletives. And then it was like nobody responded. And he just kept continuing to have a solo conversation.
Right. Well, I think that's the beauty, I think, of the group chat is that occasionally, most of the time it's John.
Was tempted
but
to send along.
You're allowed
chat,
the freedom
guys.
to have your own conversation.
Thanks for your support.
Right? You can just have your own conversation. Use it as your own therapy.
Yes.
Like I know people are out there and they're reading this, but we don't need to respond. You go through it on your own.
Did you think about responding?
No.
Can I be honest? As he was doing this, I was like, Ray, you're annoying me. Like, stop with this woe is me attitude. Because I got that Monday about the Cowboys. Woe is me. We stink. Things are awful. Again, listen, I'm a Rangers fan too, and I know he's got to endure it and sit there. I don't think they're playing terrible hockey. Like, they can't score. I didn't think they were, like, outplayed by Edmonton.
Well, no, I don't think that's I don't think that's the concern necessarily. It's just like, come on. What like?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's annoying.
You hear some of the Rangers after the game. It's like I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Like this is crazy. Like what are we doing? And then you got JT Miller's like let's not blow this out of proportion here.
Yeah, it's 3 games.
It's a tough stretch. It's 3 games.
It's awful.
Of the teams that you would expect,
first team in the history of the NHL to
right?
not
Like I mean,
score
I got
a
the
goal
Oilers
in 3
coming
games
in.
at home.
Oilers coming in town.
You figure those are goals. In fact, I said to Ray yesterday, we were talking about it. I said, well, what I know today, Ray, is the Rangers will at least score. They may lose, but they'll score, and I was wrong. By the way, how about this? Maybe you can wrangle your own people here. Jets fan, Nick.
Yep.
All right, so he's a Jets fan, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Dave, do you even remember what the Ranger goal horn sounds like? So I got Jets fans going after me with the Rangers.
We don't have much. We don't have much, so we lash out.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want us to do?
I don't know.
We can't win. Yeah. Coach doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
Quarterback stinks. I got people mocking me at work now.
Really?
Yeah. Wherever I go. What's going on with the Jets? I got Brian called me yesterday, who's a diehard Jets fan.
Uh-huh.
He wants to break it down.
What is there to break down?
There's nothing to break down, Brian.
The team's a disaster. The quarterback
Nothing's going in Tampa.
Stinks.
He's like, oh, guess who I saw walking his dog? I said, I don't know who. Baker Mayfield. I was like, that's great.
He hangs out in the same like social circles areas as Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, why don't you enjoy your time down there with Baker Mayfield? And I'll suffer for the both of us.
You know what's nice for him, though, is that if you're a Jets fan and you live elsewhere, you can avoid the nonstop discussion.
Well, he can't, though, because he listens to the show every day.
Well, he doesn't have to.
I know he doesn't have to.
Because he's a loyal listener and
he
loves you, and I believe
us.
he loves me as well.
Oh, by the way.
What?
You want some ammunition now?
What?
I shouldn't do this.
This is that Rob. What did he do?
I talked to him yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He's not happy.
Of course he's not happy.
Nor should he be.
He got belt to ass by the Giants. Right.
I think Saquon actually in the doc says something along those lines.
Uh-huh. He's the defending Super Bowl champion, so nobody's going to feel awful for him. But go ahead.
Turns out,
you're
going to love this. His son, big Dave Rothenberg fan.
Is that right?
Loves you.
Really?
He said, to the point now where he usually takes it easy on him because he's a Giants fan and the Eagles have had it. He's like, I may have to get mean now.
I'm an awful,
they'll get in the car, put the radio on, and
butt cheek open guy. That's who I am right now.
Robert's like, I love that Dave Rothenberg. He's
Really?
the best. And Rob's like, what do you mean you love Dave?
How old is he?
He's in high school. He's a sophomore in high school.
Really?
Yeah, big Giants fan, loves you.
Mhm.
And now it's creating some tension in the household.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. What's the kid's name?
It's Robert.
Robert Jr.
Robert and Rob, yeah.
Okay. So if he gets into a battle with his dad and the dad gives him the boot from the home, Robert Jr., come on up.
You have a bedroom.
Westchester. 2 bedrooms now.
2 bedrooms.
Oh, you got Ben's room.
Yep.
You can have the extra bedroom.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. He's welcome. We'll
Good.
feed him. We'll house him.
Okay.
We'll educate him.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'll pass along the message.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure he's listening right now.
Yeah, he might be.
He's a diehard fan of the show.
A lot of people listen. I walk into my office yesterday. There's a garbage can right next to my desk. I said, "Why is this garbage can here?" He goes, "Because your partner can't dispose of his garbage, right? So I wanted to make sure you had a trash can
That's
right
not
by
your
desk."
partner's fault.
Oh, their partner's just lobbing like grenades, pulling spring bottles like they're grenades into the
I
corner.
don't know why that's such a problem.
RJ, he doesn't know why it's such a problem.
Well, why do you guys
throws
care?
garbage
I'm
around.
in my home studio. I'm taking the empty water bottles and I chucked them over into the area while cleaning up after the show.
Yeah, but you don't just place them down. It's like you duck and cover like you're a nom, and you're tossing water bottles like they're gonna take out like you're under enemy artillery. I don't know why you can't just place them in a.
So, all right, from now,
disposable
Friday
bin.
when we're back home, I'll take the water bottles and I'll gently place them next to me. Is that better?
Listen, if you're under some kind of blink twice.
Why does it matter? Why do you care? How does this have any impact on you guys?
Because you have a luxurious, fancy, nice, well kept home, and I think it's just easier to place it in a nice area next to you rather than.
No, it's easier just to unleash it.
Or a trash receptacle.
Just make it simple. It's not a good optic to have the trashed water bottles.
But you do know what you've done now, right? In
That
saying
now-
don't do this.
Yes.
That now I'm going to start to drink more water,
Right.
just to be able to do it
And
at a more rapid
And
rate.
he won't secretly do it. He'll actually make a big ordeal.
Yeah, I'm
out
going
of
to
it.
stop the show.
Yeah.
Now, guys, launching a water bottle.
Pulling the pin on
I
it.
may do it here.
Yeah.
I have this water bottle. I may start. I've never done it here because I think that's
No,
disrespectful.
there's
but
no-
I might start to do that.
But I could
Maybe
understand.
I hit your lady's purse over there.
Right.
Like that kind of party.
It's not a lady's purse. I could understand it here because they refuse to have trash cans anywhere. There's only one single trash can.
Right.
Like at your own home, though.
Right.
It's
Well,
like,
I don't have a trash can in my studio.
well, hey, Sherry, could we pick up you get Amazon packages every single day.
More than
Could
anybody.
we sprinkle in a trash can, please?
He's gonna do.
How
this-
about, speaking of that,
yeah.
I'm all over
you
the place
steamroll
now.
right over him. Go ahead.
Sorry, RJ. I'm listening to the DHR yesterday, and Peter does his read about his Amazon drop-off spot,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess. He goes, it's so convenient. Maybe while the baby's napping, you just run out. I text Alan
Leave the baby.
I was like, what kind of advice is that? Well, the baby's napping. You can't go run out to your Amazon spot and go pick up your package. You can't do that.
Leave the.
That's what he said. Hey, it's so convenient. Like when the baby's napping, you just run out.
What is that?
I don't know. Just fight through it. We're going to have construction soon. Just battle.
Oh, this is great.
This is it.
This is unbelievable. Did you hear about we have construction in the building coming soon, RJ?
Oh, I heard the floor right above us. Listen, I think what you need to do is take your wear your fatigues, take your water bottles, and go upstairs and threaten those people to be quiet.
I'm not
That's a good
a
idea.
violent person.
No, but you look crazy.
And what am I going to do?
Yeah, you
Throw
come
water bottles at them?
But you look crazy.
If a man
I look crazy?
if a man in camo creeps around the corner and starts chucking water bottles, I think everybody lays low for a little while.
Right.
Or if I pretend they're grenades.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
And I
Yeah.
dip into the corner and I'm like, incoming!
Yeah.
Right?
If you're threatening
And then
people
and then
with
it goes
empty
up and
Poland
over and I'm
spring
like, whoosh.
Yeah. I mean, that and make the noises.
And then I'm like, I'm hit!
Yeah, but they'll stop it.
Yeah.
Like, we can't.
At least till 10.
What are we going to do with this guy?
Once they can
Yeah, after
construct all they
10.
want at 10 o'clock.
Hey, fine.
Barton Carlin, go crazy.
Second Raymond's
K-Show,
3 stars
go
are
nuts.
over. We're done.
So the Dodgers are good.
Dodgers are good.
Dodgers are not. That's
RJ
not a
still-
bad baseball team.
Still doesn't think so.
No.
Listen, if you know me, I've been saying the whole year I believe in the Mariners. Listen, my ships are sinking, so I'm running out of lifelines here.
They've lost one game.
Yeah, their pitching looks excellent. They look like
Excellent. They're doing things that aren't even done in baseball anymore.
yeah,
You saw
Yamamoto's.
they really
You
should
should
have
have
two
back-to-back.
complete games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have.
And this is without Ohtani doing anything.
Yeah, Churio, goes deep immediately, and you think, okay, well, Dodgers are maybe they're a little trouble.
And that was
Nope,
it.
Not even a little bit.
I believe the starting pitchers from the Dodgers in 17 innings have allowed 4 hits. That's right?
4 hits, 1 run.
4 hits, 1 run.
Yep.
Yes.
It was the first pitch.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that was it.
And did you see how many he threw? 111 pitches. Did you see how many were strikes last night?
80.
You're right there.
81, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
81 of 111 were strikes.
Well, I mean, and today's today's version of Major League Baseball, you have to be that kind of efficient to allow the manager to like keep you in.
Yep.
I mean, look at Game 1.
But it's weird that Game 1 he got him out. Game 2 he's like I'll roll with him.
Well, maybe he learned from his mistake.
Yeah.
Because that got dicey. I mean, had Terang.
But it was a bigger lead too in Game 2. It was 5-1 in Game 2.
Right, but I mean, had Terang not kind of just
jumped out of the way,
naturally reacted to it, it's a tie game.
Apparently he's getting crushed in Milwaukee,
Wow.
which I don't blame him for. Like it's just he didn't give it thought. If you said you'll take,
I know, but you missed. Like it's more I think the optic of it is.
But you can't think it through.
I know, you know that, but then the pitch he strikes out on is over his head.
Listen, it's a terrible at bat. But when a ball is coming in your direction, your initial instinct is let me get out of the way.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think in that spot I'm trying to eat it.
Yeah,
you have to.
Anytime I get 2 strikes,
agree, it's a
I'm looking to
mistake.
eat pitches.
But my assessment of the Dodgers was never that they couldn't do this. They have great, when healthy, frontline starting pitching. I just thought you get into that bullpen, things are going to get shaky. What I didn't account for, because Ohtani's not hitting the ball. They're doing this
not at
without
all.
Ohtani.
Not even a little bit.
What I guess didn't account for was the ability to go, or even the leash to go, 8 complete game, like 8 innings complete. I never saw that coming. I didn't think they'd have, because they're not scoring.
Last
They're
complete
scoring
game
enough.
of the postseason.
Verlander.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're good. You got to
A nap.
Well, the nap really is kicking in. 8 years ago,
8 years ago.
2017.
Isn't it so much better though? I mean, am I the only one that feels that way?
I love it.
I mean, that's what I want to see. I don't need to see a guy go, 4
Well,
and 2/3
I don't need
and
5
then unleash
bullpen
bullpen arms.
No,
I don't need it.
That's not. There's something fun about this.
It's awesome.
Yeah, there's something fun. And
I was
it's
actually
quick,
felt like
too.
we were robbed to seeing Snell come out there in the 9th.
Yeah, I
Like,
wanted
come on,
to see
man.
that
Let him
as
finish
well.
it off.
I thought that was a mistake, and maybe learn from his mistake.
it was
and
almost
said,
a mistake.
I'm gonna roll with this guy. But the thing is that they're too good. The Yankees would have if Aaron Judge went crazy this postseason, right? You'd say he had
They did.
and they still couldn't really do it, and they won their first series, and then they got beat up by Toronto, who's getting beat up by Seattle.
Yep.
Ohtani's doing nothing, and they don't lose anything. They lost
1 for 5
game.
last night, 3 strikeouts.
Right.
Hitting
Now, the one hit
147.
was an RBI and kind of extended the lead, but still, he's
look
been
at that.
awful.
Do me a favor.
Mhm.
Just look from top to bottom. Look at that lineup.
So, yeah, it's Ohtani, it's Betts, it's Freeman, right?
Smith,
Well,
Muncy,
Smith,
Teoscar,
Muncy. Yeah.
Edman,
That's
Kike.
better. But you know what the thing is, too? And this is what they do, and this is what the Yankees have not perfected yet, and it's very difficult to do, is not even the second tier. Like, the Kike Hernandez, the Tommy Edmonds of the world, those guys are at their best in the postseason. It feels like it to me. Like they're and the Yankees guys who are like of that ilk, the Ahmed Rosarios, the Jazz Chisholms, like those guys are not. The Trent Grishams, they just weren't.
Well,
at their best.
but I mean, what was Cody Bellinger in the postseason? What was Stanton in the postseason?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, it was Judge, pretty much.
Right.
And no one else came for the ride. On top of the fact that Max Fried was really bad in Game 2 and Rodon was really bad in Game 3.
But Ohtani's doing nothing, and it doesn't even make a difference.
Well, but you also have, I mean, when you look at their 3 best players as opposed to the Yankees' 3 best players, I mean, Freddie Freeman's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts is
Awesome.
And Ohtani's the 2nd best player in baseball. And then you look at their starting rotation, and it's not just like Blake Snell, 2-time Cy Young winner, right? You have Glasnow going in Game 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yamamoto going.
That doesn't even incorporate Ohtani into the mix
right.
yet.
So, I mean, and these guys, at the end of the day, I guess why you could make the argument that it's a crapshoot is that in a short series or a smaller sample size, these guys have to go out and perform. So it doesn't matter what you did in the 162. If, in a 3-game series you struggle, it's not good pitching matchups for you. I mean, it's going to be a problem. The problem with the Yankees is you had too many guys in that series against Toronto that were out.
Right. Now, I was listening to DHR yesterday. They're like, do you feel better that Toronto is having it handed to them, or do you feel worse? Like, where do you feel about that? I can make you feel better. Like, I would feel sick about
Yeah,
this.
why would it make you feel better?
Well, just that you hate Toronto and at least they're getting their comeuppance. But I wouldn't feel good about that at all. I'd be embarrassed. It's like, I lose to this team. I get bludgeoned by this team. If they go out there and then they bludgeon Seattle, at least I don't. From my perspective, it's like, all right, see how good they are.
Well,
they're getting hammered now by Seattle.
But I mean, here's the thing, though. I don't know if there's any correlation because I think we're trying to draw comparisons. Like, why is Seattle having success against Toronto and the Yankees couldn't? There is. I think when you start talking about division matchups, and the familiarity you have with Toronto, Boston, Baltimore, like I think every sport, we kind of have the same mindset going into a season. The best way for us to get to the postseason is to win our division. Same thing in the NFL. So you build your team accordingly, right? I mean, that's the NFL teams. Like how are we going to get over Josh Allen?
Right.
Like he's not going anywhere. That's our biggest impediment to winning a division. Let's find out. Like let's build our team accordingly. But I think you also have to recognize that when once we get through the 162 and you're chasing a championship, and again, I don't care what the sport is. Like I use hockey as a comparison. Like there has to be a level of versatility to what you do. You can't be a one-trick pony.
Right.
Because you'll get some of these good teams or a matchup that's not great for you. Like Toronto's not a great matchup for the Yankees, and they can shut you down. What makes a team like the Panthers great is
they can beat you in every
but they're like the
way.
But they're like the Dodgers. You got these high-end players, but then you also have from top to bottom, there's no let-up, and they can play any skill game. We can play it.
Yeah, we can
Toughness, we can do
physical
it.
you, yep.
So like there's this, and I mean there's this. We got the best goalie in the league. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't look good that the Toronto pitching staff, which was so, like Savage, was unbelievable. He's unhittable. He literally was unhittable, and he gets hammered by Seattle, who's not a massive hitting team the other day.
Well, but I think it speaks to why Yankees fans get frustrated a lot of the time because I think it comes down to the approach. Like when you watch Anthony Volpe's approach, should that be his approach? I don't know. Listen to every great hitter talk about Anthony Volpe, A-Rod, Jeter. Like, no, this is not who he needs to be, but this is what they're teaching him to be. I don't care what the count is. We want give me your ace swing.
All right, well, when it fails in the postseason, as it does seemingly every single year right now, there can't be complaints.
Well, of course there's going to be complaints.
Well, that's
there's always
not
going to
fair.
be complaints.
Well, then do it differently.
Well, I don't know if Brian Cashman's going to do it differently because as far as he's concerned, we were tied for the best record in the American League. We got to the postseason. We won a series against the Red Sox.
So
now it's up to
that
the players.
equates to, all right, guys, like you think they're in that locker room after, and like, guys, really good year. We tied for the best record in the American League. You do?
I think the Cashman's probably like, yeah, we had a good year.
Oh.
The pivot from Juan Soto was a good pivot. Without Garrett Cole.
I think the pivot from Juan Soto was a good pivot. I wouldn't say this was a successful season.
Well, yeah, but you're still getting caught up in the if we don't win a championship, it's a failure.
Well, not even win a championship. Like you won a series against a team.
Let me ask you a question.
Clearly better than.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You're the GM. You're Aaron Boone. You're sitting down. What did Aaron Boone say before the playoffs started? This is the best team that I've had.
Yes.
So I'm sure Brian Cashman thinks this is the best team that he's had.
Okay.
Probably loves what he did. Loves what he put together. If the players don't go out and play at a certain level, that's not their fault.
Right, but if the players never are able to reach that level, then isn't it on you?
Well,
for
they were
putting
in the
that
World
team?
Series, though.
In the World Series, yes.
Yeah, last year they were in the World Series.
Okay.
So for the players, if you were Trent Grisham, or you were Anthony Volpe, or you were Cody Bellinger, or you were Giancarlo Stanton, you would look at your postseason like it was a failure. I did not play well. I think on the other side of that, if you really believe this was the best team that we've had under Aaron Boone, and you lost, it's not because of you, it's because of the players.
I'm
so
not
you
even,
didn't
I'm
fail.
not even placing blame on
Or
Aaron
no,
Boone.
but I'm saying, but how you're whoever you are changes how you feel about what how you did your job.
If the Dodgers lost, who'd they play last round? I can't even think.
The
Not
Dodgers
Cubs, not the
beat
Cubs.
no, they didn't beat the Cubs.
The Phillies.
The Phillies.
If the Dodgers would have lost to the Phillies, who were, the second best team in the National League during the regular season, do you think that they would have turned around in that locker room and be like, all right, guys, really good year?
No. But, okay, you keep saying locker room. I'm saying it depends on who you would ask. Everyone's definition of success or failure is different depending on how they did their job. If I got a GM and a coach saying this is the most talented team that we've had, more talented than the team that got to the World Series, which would lead you to believe if we got to the World Series, we feel like
Unless
this team,
the competition is better.
right, this team is good enough to win a World Series.
Right.
And then the players don't go out and do their jobs. They're probably, as far as they're concerned, we put the best team we could on the field. They didn't hold up their end of the bargain. So they could think it's a success for them, but the players could think it's a failure for them. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I don't see how anyone could look at this as a success within the Yankees, fans, management. Like, you didn't just lose. It's not like it was a 5-game series and it came down to you got blown out against Toronto.
And then, just what you did against Toronto, just in general.
They owned you this season.
Yeah, especially up in Toronto.
Right.
You were 1-8 in Toronto.
They owned you this season. All right, let's break. We'll come back. We got to get to your Jets.
Here's the one thing quickly, though.
Yeah.
Because we still have 5. We can pull this thing to 25. Here's where I think I have my biggest problem with it is that it's easy for us to sit here and say, like, Anthony Volpe failed, right? Series against Toronto, he was awful. But my question would be, have they developed him properly to give him an opportunity to have the success that he feels like he should be having?
I can't answer that.
Like, are we developing players? Like, well, why does it keep happening? Well, if I'm taking players that have certain skill sets and teaching them to do it a certain way, that it's.
But wouldn't they at some point say, hey, if our young players are not developing into what we hope they would be, then isn't that maybe on us?
Right, but is this what they want them to be?
There's no way this is what they want Anthony.
Well, I think they want. I think from top to bottom, they want guys to hit home runs the way that the Yankees hit home runs. But what does that do for me?
Right.
Like, what does that do for me?
Bellinger, Judge, Stanton,
if
home
now
run,
I have
sure.
all the same guys, though. Like,
That's a problem.
If it's a one size fits all, and everyone's got the same approach,
that's the problem.
Let's hit home runs. Let's get the ball in the air.
I mean, that's like coming in here and be like, all right,
out.
here's how we host a show. No, you say Dave does this well, Carlin does this well, Rick does this well. You allow people to kind of be the best version of themselves,
right.
I would think. Not, we hit home runs. That seems archaic to
right,
me.
like I would be like, hey, Anthony, like our definition of success for you is this.
You get on base. Now you create havoc on the base pass. That's who we want you to be.
On base percentage, doubles, gap to gaps.
We're not looking for you to hit 30 home runs.
But what do we talk about all season? Well, look how many guys in this lineup hit 20 home runs.
Okay, great.
Like, that's great. Until all of a sudden now, because we're trying to hit, all we try to do is hit home runs. There's too many strikeouts, and what happens when you strike out? You put there's no pressure on the defense.
And maybe that's regular season success. Maybe the way they have it formulated is going to work in the regular season.
But you see what I'm saying? It's like Edmonton, the Oilers.
Right.
We play this up and down, run and gun. Well, what happens when you go up against a team that can actually shut you down? Like Panthers, how do you adapt to that? Well, we can't. Then we lose to the Panthers.
True, but they win 7 games and then 6 games in the Stanley Cup final.
But if I'm teaching, I guess my point is if I got 4 lines that play the way the Connor McDavid lines play, up and down, defense, like offense first, defense secondary, all my lines play the same way. I got no line I can throw out there to just shut a line down. That's not going to work in the postseason.
No.
Like in the regular season, maybe because I can go up and down, I can beat you 6-5. But when things tighten up and I'm going against a really good defensive team with a great goalie, can I win 2-1? I can't shut it down. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't, it can't be, hey, we all do the same thing. And then, God forbid, we get a pitcher that we just can't, like Yusevich.
Right.
Well, now no one can hit him because everyone has the same approach. Like, we're throwing to 9 of the same guys.
Well, you saw
essentially.
it. No one, literally no one hit him.
No one.
No one.
But then Seattle did.
They destroyed him.
I don't know. Maybe that's I think what would drive me crazy as a Yankee fan.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, everyone's got different skill sets. Let's not have everyone try to do the same thing.
In any job, right? If they came in and told Carlin today, right, you have to do Stump Carlin, be like, wait, what? Why do I have to do that?
Right. Like, the beauty of this show is we're all different. Like, if John just came in and like, hey, we want everyone to be like Dave, or we want everyone to be like Rick, that wouldn't be good for the show.
No, it wouldn't be good for the show. It wouldn't be good for the station. It wouldn't be good for anything. You get different personalities and different skill sets, and the Yankees should use their different skill sets, well, and teach them differently.
Like watching Jazz sometimes. Like, Jazz could put the bat to the ball.
He's very frustrating.
But then you watch some of his bats, like, we know exactly what you're trying to do here. You're just trying to hit a home run. He's flailing around. It's like, that's not what we need right now.
That's right.
But what I'm saying is maybe that's their philosophy, then they're doing exactly what they're being taught to do. Well,
then that goes up.
Can't blame the players.
No,
you
can't blame the players.
Guys that teach it.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get into the Jets. We'll get into the Giants. Lot to do. Stump Rothenberg, Lewis Riddick, 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you on a Wednesday. Today's a hump day right here on ESPN New York.
Stuck in a job that just isn't getting it done? Maybe it's time to go for IT. Whether you're just starting out, switching careers, or a military veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you launch a rewarding career in IT in months. No prior experience needed. Why spend years getting a traditional degree when your future in IT can start right now? Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Your most powerful upgrade? Your career. Go for it. Go for IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys, and behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win can change lives. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works. With an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who have helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our fans get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Hey there, it's Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Drew from the Wellness Company. And Dr. Drew, you have something very exciting to talk about today, the medical emergency kit. Tell us a little bit about this.
It is exciting. Look, I have been fighting to try to protect the patient-physician relationship my entire career, and we have lost. I finally decided I need to be involved with people that put the power back in the patient directly. These emergency kits give you everything you need so you don't have to spend $1,200 going to the emergency room. We have a significant medical team, the medical board at TWC, and we just sat down and put together what we would want for our family, for our patients.
Oh my gosh, so anything that anyone could need is in this
and there's
kit.
a guidebook here to tell you exactly how to use it, and again, telehealth backup.
It's remarkable. It's innovative. Everyone needs to get one. UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports to get $50 off your kit. That's UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
John Ryan.
Yeah, Dad.
I think I came up with a killer slogan for our law firm. D'Agostino & Associates, bite back.
Bite back?
Yeah. When someone hurts you, you bite back. We'll be the law firm that bites back.
Dad, that's brilliant. Accident victims, call D'Agostino & Associates and bite back. Hey, we could even put a big vicious dog on billboards everywhere.
Yeah, and Rottweilers on buses.
Hey, how about a toll-free number?
What are you thinking?
You know, like 1-800-BITE-BACK.
1-800-BITE-BACK. That's brilliant.
But what if people hear fight back?
Easy. I'll spell it out for them, like 1-800-BITE, back. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Love it. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
All this talk about biting back got me hungry.
Me too. Want to grab lunch?
Sure. Hey, how about a jingle?
You mean like D'Agostino, law, bite back?
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Did you hear this story about Tasker Hernandez, by the way?
I did with the ghost.
Yeah.
We had that.
What you said at this hotel?
No, not at this hotel. We had this at one of the tournaments that we went to. I forget what city it was in.
But this is a youth tournament or you? When you
No,
were
it was a
playing?
youth tournament. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys went to a hotel, were staying there with your family, and you believe there were ghosts there.
No, we didn't believe. We didn't stay at the hotel because when Cassie was making reservations, she read that the hotel is potentially haunted. So she's like, "There's no chance. We're not staying there." And then so we were like, and then we had people like in the team snap that stayed there that are like sending messages that I'm hearing footsteps right now. Like,
really?
Like we're having an actual like experience at the hotel and stayed. Like you people are nuts.
Why? These are friendly ghosts.
Who knows if they're friendly ghosts?
Well, ghosts, I think, in their own right are
my
friendly.
mother says the same thing about my house. The guy died in my house that I grew up in.
What?
Well, the house that we lived in.
Was there a murder?
No, he just died, I think.
Oh.
But she swears that he's like still in the house and she's okay with it. He's like, "Oh, he's fine."
What do you mean? Why does she think he's in the house?
Because she hears she hears things or something was like she lives by herself. So if something was like she knows she closed, now all of a sudden it's open. But she's like, "Oh, it's no big deal." He just
but it's not.
He stays with me.
If he's not causing
I
trouble.
guess for now.
Right? Ray, did you hear this story? Tasker Hernandez had to switch hotels.
It's freaked out a little bit.
No, it's his wife.
His wife was totally freaked out about this.
This happens though, like where people like are very not superstitious, but they're very sensitive to that stuff. And
To ghosts.
Yeah.
Are you a ghost guy?
No, ghosts are bad vibes.
He's a ghost. He likes the movie Ghost.
Who doesn't
How
like
do you
that
not?
movie?
Everyone loves the movie Ghost.
I could see you having like a pottery set up in your
A pottery thing like that.
in your
Yeah.
apartment.
Maybe that's the half bedroom.
Where you get behind her.
You
and
have a
guys
kiln
make-
in there?
You'll
Yeah,
never
no.
know. A kiln.
Yeah.
You guys make a beautiful
Nice-
plate
Nice reference.
Yeah.
bowl.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's sensual,
Yeah.
sexy.
Then you can paint it.
Yeah. And then you can like, put hot oils in it.
Yeah. You could hold the oils and the lotions for later.
Sex oils.
Right. Toys.
That's what I love. You're not subtle.
No.
When
Why would I? At that point, why would I be?
And when you are subtle, you kill the subtlety by
right.
going. Just crash through.
There's a method to my madness.
He knows what he's doing.
It's not much of a method. It's just
him leaving the hotel, fine, no problem.
Yeah, listen, I mean, he's the most important thing is that he's comfortable and gets a good night's sleep. Like,
Well,
I need him rested.
Hit home run, right? So I guess
that's all that matters. If his wife is staying with him and she's
if this is a renowned ghost hotel.
Yeah, but some people like that.
Then why would they stay there? Why would they make that the team hotel?
Because it's probably the nicest hotel.
But it's got ghosts. Wouldn't you rather stay at a 4-star hotel and not a 5-star hotel? You'd say,
give me the 5-star.
Give me the 5-star, and we'll deal with the ghosts.
Yeah, unless there's like this hotel is known for ghosts that kill you, then give me the La Quinta.
Well, I think anywhere,
like,
right?
I'll take the pink eye. Like whatever it is, I'll go stay at a motel.
Have you ever stayed at a hotel that you were convinced there were ghosts or some kind of a paranormal experience?
Ghosts? No. Stayed at some bad hotels.
Bad hotels.
Yeah, like really bad. Like where you're like tracksuits.
I did that as well. I had to stay on top of the covers, fully clothed.
I went to one hotel, opened up, like took off the comforter, and it was blood.
I had the same thing.
Yeah, disgusting.
I had the same exact thing. We went down to Birmingham Southern. This is Campbell. 12-hour drive. Now I got paid by the game.
Yep.
So I got $100.
That's it?
Per game to do their play-by-play. On the team bus, drive down to Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep.
Check into the hotel, obviously exhausted.
Of course.
Share it with the color analyst.
Yep.
We check in. I'm guessing, I don't know for sure, blood splattered all over the sheets when I took down the comforter. So he's like, well, and he was like 70. He's like, well, you know what that means? Fully clothed on top of the comforter. I was like, I guess.
It's a grizzled veteran, man. What are you going to do?
Well, that's what we did.
Well, that's the same thing.
Fully clothed on top of the comforter.
But that was the same thing that happened to me. It was like after like a 15-hour bus trip, and all you want to do is just get in your room and go to sleep, and you pop open the comforter, and it's like, come on, man.
And though you have those nights where you're like, Cass, do I really want to continue this? And she, pushes you in the right direction. Same thing for me. And I was like, Cher, I don't think I want to do this anymore. Like, I think I'm going to do something else.
Right.
She's like, no. You can do this. This is just a
Stop
hurdle.
being
you
so
have to get over.
soft.
Well, I don't think that's so.
Sleep with your clothes on.
Bloodstained sheets.
Bring your own sheets.
No.
Bring a blanket.
That's not soft.
Bring a blanket. You'll be fine.
I was fine.
Yeah.
And
you got through it.
Now look at me.
Better than bed bugs.
Have you had to deal with that?
No, I've never had bed bugs. I've had teammates that have gotten it.
How do you know? You just have like a reaction like next morning because you can't see the bed bugs.
No,
right?
you can't. I think there's a way to
bites and stuff.
Yeah, I think there's a way to see if there are bed bugs.
Oh.
I think they said sometimes you look at the drawer next to the bed or something. But yeah, they had.
You get bitten. Oh man,
Gross.
that is terrible. Let's see what Tyler in Suffolk wants to say. This
Oh,
is probably
come on.
going to be a really
Here we
good
go.
call.
Of course.
Tyler in Suffolk. Good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, how's it going there, guys?
Good, Tyler.
Just wanted to say, love the show. So you guys yesterday were, sorry, am I there?
No, you're here. Of
Oh,
course.
you're here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're going nowhere, Tyler.
You guys yesterday were talking about what you would rather have: Rick's muscles, Dave's sports knowledge. I forget the third one, but I wanted to say you guys taking Rick's muscles. Now, granted, he's a god,
Right.
a physical specimen, but we all have the opportunity to go to a gym and work out every day. And granted, we might not end up looking like Rick, but we probably all have really nice muscles. Look at Ray. He's on the path right now.
Yes.
Dave's sports knowledge. We could all sit there for the rest of our lives, watch sports, do nothing. We would never have the knowledge that Dave has.
This is a good
So
call.
I would take Dave's sports knowledge 100% of the time. You guys are the best in the business. I love the show. Please never leave. Thanks, guys.
All right, Tyler. I
might leave now.
Why?
Yeah, it's a disrespectful phone call.
It was not disrespectful.
I'm giving you the muscles without the work. You don't have to go to the gym now.
What do you mean I don't have to go to the gym?
Like if you
I
just
go to the
take-
mental gym.
Right, but if you take my muscles, you don't have to go to the gym. Yeah, everyone could go to the gym. Are you going to go to the gym 7
I
days a
wasn't
week?
disrespectful of your muscles.
But Tyler was.
I think they're great.
Tyler was.
No, I don't think he was. I don't think that's disrespectful. He looks at your muscles. He's wowed by your muscles.
Well, no.
I think it was kind of flippant. Oh, look at Ray. Ray's a
No, but he's like, just anyone could do it. No, not anyone could do it. I could also study sports as much as you've studied sports.
Well, why
and
don't
get
you?
sports knowledge? Because I choose not to.
Oh,
because that's your role on the
right.
show.
So maybe I lean on you for your muscles, and you lean on me for my sports knowledge.
But this is the beauty of the show. I don't have to choose. I get the best of both worlds. I get your brain, which we'll show off today in Stump Rothenberg.
It's 7:45.
And I got my muscles.
Yeah.
I got Ray's, what we would See, this is my problem with Ray.
What's the matter?
He's the single, sexy one.
Right.
This is my end of my career. Veteran guy, married. I want some stories. I want to live.
He's not going to let you do that.
Why though? That's his role. It's part of his role.
It's
not just pressing buttons and drinking his coffee. Look at him. He's all laid back. I got to tell you, too.
He looks good today, too.
Music's been...
Not good? You're not impressed?
Have you been wowed by the music?
No. I'm not as much of a music guy as you are.
Well, it's easy. He usually speaks through it. I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that.
Haven't heard any new stuff. We got a lot of new stuff. What? Yeah, I can't get some new stuff?
I enjoyed it. It's very disrespectful.
I'm just saying.
It's very disrespectful.
You want to be in the honesty den?
Yeah, of course we do.
I just came back with something that I haven't used.
No, well, listen, one time,
and I'm paying respect to somebody.
How about the guy that said he'd take my sports knowledge? You can forget about Ray and his music, for God's sakes. RJ, when you screened that call, did you think to yourself, this is gonna be a good call? It's gonna be a really good, solid call.
Listen, I think Dave has responded to the criticism that was laid out for him. I was among those that were critical of you. I think you've had a nice week.
It's more than a week.
Big cheek energy.
Yeah, I didn't imagine the path to get here would be what it was. Cheeks. Like an article that was titled Dave Rothenberg Unleashing Butt Cheeks on New York Sports or whatever.
You want energy? I'll open my butt cheeks and give you energy today. My God.
People have taken notice, and I think you deserve some kudos for that.
Thank you.
Here's the real
butt bolts.
Here's the real issue I have with Tyler's call.
Okay.
The other thing that we mentioned, there's a couple things we mentioned. RJ was going to take my legs or torso so he could be taller.
Yeah.
RJ's hair would be number one.
It could be.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's great. It's gorgeous.
Keep your sports knowledge. His hair. He's not ever going thin. He's not going bald.
Yeah, but you say he's never going thin or
he's
bald.
Not.
You don't know that. You don't know that. RJ, what? It's your mother's father. What's your mother's father's situation?
Solid.
Is it good?
Solid.
Like that?
What I'm maybe not quite as thick, but what I was encouraged with him, he doesn't have a lot of gray either, and it's starting to happen for me where I'm starting to see it. So I'm hoping it, maybe listen.
Keeps the hair, but you get the gray.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But I feel like I'm getting greedy now because
I got a really, really good email.
Okay,
it's got to be for Ray, I guess, because you guys are involved. Ray, would you take Rick's massive muscles, but now you're RJ's height?
Oh,
I don't think so.
You would not.
I don't think so.
So if I can transfer his muscle, so all right. So what? You're 5'5"?
Oh my,
5'6".
You know he's 5'7".
5'7".
You
5'7".
know that.
Okay, great. It's not like I was 5 inches off, 2 inches.
But
5'7".
you said it on you're 5'5".
This is the guy who you were just complimented. Where the caller, you know what? I'm on Rick's side now. Tyler calls in. He goes, "I could sit there and do nothing, watch sports like Dave all day." You know what? He was right. Your superpower.
That's right. My superpower is I am dialed in.
No.
Whatever.
Nothing.
Your superpower is a great wife. That's your superpower.
So you're 5'10", 5'11", 6'4", whatever you are.
That's
okay?
the secret sauce.
So you're what are we saying? At this moment, you're 5'7". Is that right?
What are we saying? You're what? 228 pounds?
No, we're not. No. Okay, and I can do that. I cannot eat and lose that like tomorrow.
No, we've lived that movie.
Can I finish my question,
5'7".
please? 5'7". I give you 5'10", or I give you muscles like that. What are you taking?
He's taking 5'10".
Yeah, I'd take 5'10".
Yeah, of course.
Okay, 5'9" or that.
That's the line. I'd take 5'9", but anything I would not take 5'8".
5'8.5".
Nope.
No,
because he's going to shrink too.
Yeah,
he naturally shrink.
Now that's a concern.
So here's
because when Amazon RJ shrinks.
Well, shorter people live longer, so I'll be chugging right along.
That's true, and which is what I try to tell you guys every time you say you want to be 7'7". You're going to be 7'7". You're going to pass at 54 years old.
That's all right. You know what? Those 54 years
it's going to be unbelievable.
It's fantastic.
Here's the thing we're not talking about with Rick's muscles, though. That is daily maintenance.
Yeah.
Daily. Your knowledge, once you have it, it is in there because you punt on all childhood memories and things like that.
Yeah, like the important stuff.
Rick's physique, that is daily.
Don't you poo-poo my knowledge.
I'm poo-pooing all over it.
It's mental exercise is what I do.
This is what you get.
And this is why I'm watching Liberty, New Mexico State last night. Because this is what I do. Even Alex is like, why do you have this game on? Why? Because they're playing.
Nice win for Liberty.
Not yet. Look at you.
Yeah. I also had a nice win last night. Oh, yeah.
With what?
Baseball.
Oh, yeah? You guys won?
8 o'clock first pitch.
Oh, that's good. Make the 10, 11-year-olds stay out till 10:30. It's good.
You got the win. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. All right, let's break. There's some sound about Aaron Glenn, bet your head coach. I want to play that, listen to that, react off of that before we have Lewis Riddick join us at 7 o'clock. So we'll do all that. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, law, bite back.
I'm injury attorney John Ryan D'Agostino, nicknamed The Closer. continuing D'Agostino and Associates' legacy of helping the injured for over 35 years. My father, John D'Agostino, built this injury firm to help accident victims.
This is John D'Agostino, and this is a family firm. For us, it's about doing what's right and making sure somebody pays for your pain. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-BITE-BACK.
They call me the closer because big or small, in court or out, I'm fighting to get the job done, to win, to get you every dollar you deserve.
D'Agostino and Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there and I'll be there for you. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Why do you go to Princeton Longevity Center?
We go to Princeton Longevity Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his life.
Because somehow 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 will be no sweat.
Because even though my cholesterol is high, it turned out my arteries are clear. That's a big relief.
Whether you want to make the most of your future years or just want peace of mind, you need the Princeton Longevity Center. Their comprehensive preventive exam combines the latest technology with caring experts to create your personal plan for staying well.
Because I shouldn't have to wait an hour for a 10-minute physical. I go to Princeton Longevity Center because I get everything done in one day and take my results home with me.
Find out why you need Princeton Longevity. Call 888-8000-PLC or go to PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Call 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager, hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Is this working
Now
for
we're
you?
talking, Raymond.
All right, there you go. You
See,
ask and you shall
I just
receive.
had to get him motivated. That's it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Ray's always on the ball.
Rangers beat him down a little bit. He's got his Costello. He's putting his new eyes in.
I got
He's ready.
an email from Barnum and Bailey.
The circus?
Yeah. Hello, DNR. My name is Alexei, and I'm a regional recruiter for Barnum and Bailey Circus. RJ is the perfect height for multiple acts, including the trapeze and riding the unicycle. Let us know if he would have any interest in joining.
Can we shoot him out of a cannon?
Why not? I don't see why not.
I'm pretty sure Barnum and Bailey doesn't exist anymore.
I mean, asking someone to ride a unicycle, that's like, switching positions, like going offense to defense. Like, yeah,
It's like going from right tackle to left tackle.
Yeah,
that's a big
I'd
ask.
like to learn to ride a unicycle.
I don't think you could.
You can't go bicycle.
You have great
unicycle?
balance? You have great balance?
Do I have great balance?
Unicycle great balance?
Come on.
So you go on a unicycle on a high wire. You go unicycle on a high wire?
I'd be throwing balls on my head. Balls.
The panda took a spill, though.
Okay.
I mean, you can throw on your head whatever you want.
I thought there was a decent chance at that moment that he was having a stroke. Like I was going to get up and start to get Dylan and get stuff going.
And balls came out.
Well, none of that. He's like,
I don't know that you meant balls. I don't know that you meant balls.
Yeah, error or Freudian slip.
Hey, that's taking it to a new level. Forget balls. I start throwing balls on my head. Forget who says no.
Your own head.
Unicycle. Throw your balls right on my head?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's an act.
That's a party.
That's an act. So this whole Aaron Glenn thing, I've heard a lot of people say, no, you have to give a guy more than a year. That's silly. And I've heard if he's really bad, how are you going to let him and Muji choose the quarterback and move forward in that direction? And I, in fairness, I can see both sides. Adam Schefter was unsportsmanlike. He was asked, is Aaron Glenn's job on the line right now?
Nobody is ever fully safe, okay? Nobody. I would say to you that I do think Aaron Glenn will be back. I do think behind him. I do think they think that they made the right call. All those things. Does that mean he's not going to get it at the end of the year? No. I mean, anything's possible in this league.
So he should be safe, but we just don't know. And listen, you're 0-6. You have 11 games to go. I mean, how bad does it have to look for him to be in any kind of trouble?
Well, I think it comes down to, you're as loyal as your options. I think the part of the reason why Gerard Mayo was gone after 1 year was because Mike Vrabel wanted the job.
Right.
So, if there's a better alternative, if there is, a Ben Johnson that's looking to take the job and you got the first overall pick,
right?
That would make more sense. But does that exist?
I don't know.
I would like a coach that has, if you were going to move on, I want a coach that has head coaching experience.
Okay. Well, how about Mike McCarthy?
He had the chance to hire Mike McCarthy.
But that
he would have taken the job at the time.
Okay, but how about now? You have the number
Instead,
one pick in the
Adam
draft,
Gase.
and you could have Mike McCarthy. With that's an upgrade over what Aaron Glenn has shown you so far.
Absolutely. But he also signed a 5-year deal.
I get that.
When you ask me the question, it's probably less of what I would do and more what I think is going to happen, which is they were adamant, this is the guy, he's going to change the culture. They'll lean on what Dan Campbell did in Detroit and look at the early struggles in Detroit and say, if we really believe in this guy, we're going to bring him back. My concern is you let Muji and him make the pick, you bring in the quarterback, and then it continues to go bad, and now the fan base,
you're in another quarterback.
Well, now you have to do what we gave you the list yesterday of all the first overall picks that end up having a new coach midway through their season, which is terrible for their development.
Yeah, and then I heard people talking about tanking. Forget about tanking.
You're not going to have to tank.
You just do what you do.
Just play,
and you'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, I went through some numbers this morning for you.
Okay.
This is not the 92, 93 games.
All right, I understand.
So Jets are tied for most sacks allowed with the Titans. It's not a company you want to be in. Second most sack yards allowed. They have the second worst. I don't know how I want to.
Well, tell me what it is, and I'll help you.
They have the second least plays of 10 or more yards. Tied with the
second least in the NFL.
Tied with the Bengals.
Okay.
Again, not a company you want to be in. Second least passing yards. They're averaging 144 passing yards a game, which is worse than the NFL.
Now, when they take that 144, are they taking sack numbers into account, or you don't know?
I don't know if that's total net yards.
Okay.
It's a ESPN stat. I don't know if that's net yards.
That's fine. Because everyone's like, well, they weren't really minus 10 this past weekend. Because
you get that. Right.
Okay, but they were 45.
Right. He threw 45 yards. It doesn't matter.
45 is unbelievable.
Yeah, right. He had as many completions as he had sacks.
Right.
That's not great.
45 yards of
Okay, here's the number that would concern me the most.
All these are concerning.
Well, we're averaging 5 yards a carry. Okay, which is good. That's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be able to pound the ball.
Very, very good.
Okay, we have one of the most athletic quarterbacks in the NFL. We agree with that? Athletic.
Absolutely.
Maybe the best running quarterback in the NFL right now.
Jaden Daniels up there, absolutely. Yeah,
Jaden Daniels. I mean, he can run, but he doesn't want to.
Well, I think he set the rookie rushing record last year.
Right, but he's
you have
whatever.
definitively one of the best athletic
Jaxson
running
Dart,
quarterbacks.
Pretty good athlete.
Very.
I gave you Jaxson Dart's third down numbers. What it looked like?
Yeah.
It went from Russell Wilson being
40
31st
up to 47%.
to third in the NFL.
Yeah.
Jets are 30% on third down, which is second worst in the
That's
NFL.
pathetic.
How is that possible?
Well, the thing is, you figure if they're running for 5 yards a clip, that they should be, and I don't have the numbers.
Manageable.
Third and
Right.
manageable, and they still can't get those.
Well, and then you have the athletic quarterback on top of it.
Right. Like, he doesn't run nearly as much as I anticipated.
Which, again, what are we
running.
protecting him from? I don't know. We're going to let Jaxson Dart run around like an animal, but we're not going to let Justin Fields, who we have no
It makes zero
outside of
sense.
money. We didn't use a first-round pick on him.
Listen, you don't want him to get hurt, of course. If he were to tuck it and run and get hurt and miss a
What's
week or
the
two.
downgrade if he gets hurt? I know what the downgrade is from Jaxson Dart to Russell Wilson now. What's the downgrade from Justin Fields to Tyrod Taylor?
You could argue it's an upgrade.
And then they have the worst turnover differential in football.
Well, because they've taken one away.
Yeah, -7.
So they really, in fairness to them, haven't turned it over a lot.
No, but
they've only turned it over 8 times
right, but
in 6 games.
that was the argument. When I gave you how much time it took for him to get rid of the football, is he being told, don't throw it because we'd rather you take a sack than turn it over? Which is, again,
well, but you could avoid both. Why not just throw the ball away?
Or why not throw it accurately?
Well, but he can't.
Okay, what happened to Daniel Jones, though? The same thing now is happening to Justin Fields. Daniel Jones was bringing Brian Daboll, and number one priority is, outside of staying healthy, don't turn the ball over.
Yes.
So now once we've achieved that, now what does Brian Daboll want to do?
Now you need to see him play at a higher level.
But now let me throw it down the field. Well, how can I? It's tough for me now in my mind to do both. Because if you're so worried about me turning it over, do I want to take chances throwing the ball down the field?
Right. It's kind of counterintuitive.
Right. If the pitcher's not clear and I don't see the guy open, am I going to throw it? Because God forbid I turn it over. Now what?
Now you put the fear of God in my head that I can't. Now, I got sand for you. It's ridiculous.
The idea that they're not throwing screen passes to Breece Hall, or he has
those are easy.
He has 14 routes and they don't target him one time.
He's a good pass catching running back.
He might be the best.
Right. It makes sense. Right. The pass rush is getting to you, so that can slow down the pass rush. Yeah, I don't understand it as well. This is ridiculous. Joe Tippmann, did you hear this?
I didn't hear it.
He says if Justin needs 5 seconds, we need to give him 6 seconds. So here's Joe Tippmann.
If Justin needs 5 seconds, we need to be able to give him 6. So at the end of the day, that falls on us as an O-line. Not the receivers, not on Justin. It's on us. We got to be able to hold up for as long as he needs, no matter how much it is. Whatever we need to do to be able to get Justin to be able to make plays, that's where we got to step up and we got to solidify kind of those pockets, kind of solidify the entire O-line, whether run game or pass game.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Like, there were a couple times, there's one that sticks out to me is where he does a naked boot and the guy comes bombing off the edge.
Okay.
And, like, you could tell, like, before the ball was snapped, it's like I could have circled the guy that was coming. And the guys, there's no way, like, there's no way we have enough to block this guy. This guy's going to get a free run, and yet we still run it, and we run bootleg right into the guy that's running at you. It's like, can we not make an adjustment at the line of scrimmage?
That's bad.
Like, I'm not an offensive coordinator. I know who's coming.
As a defense, aren't you going to be more aggressive when the quarterback can't throw?
Well, of course you are.
Right? Let's be crazy aggressive.
And no one can get open.
And they have no receivers, and the guy can't throw. So even if they avoid what we're throwing at them, he's not going to be able to throw the ball complete it down the field anyway.
Right, but in here, sometimes it's a problem for me and you where we have to watch both of these teams, and sometimes it's also like a nice resource because we're watching every snap. It's tough to watch every snap of every game. You're paying attention to everything, but we watch every snap of these games. Like, there's no Malik Neighbors. There's no Darius Slayton. How many guys on their team can get open, like, fast?
Not a lot.
No, but did he make it work?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So I got Garrett Wilson. I still got my number one receiver. I got some guys that can't really get open. Still can't make it work.
Well, I think that's twofold. I think that goes on the offensive coordinator, and I think that goes on the quarterback.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely does. 1,000%. But
the problem is, like, I don't even know where all the blame goes right now.
And we'll get a chance to see it now, and this one's in Denver, what Brian Daboll and what he schemes up with Jaxson Dart looks like compared to what we saw.
Right. And, again, you'd be crazy to not think that you're going to have growing pains and take steps back if you're the Giants and you're Jaxson Dart. But if he plays a good game in stretches, like, that's what you need to see. At Denver, and that defense is about as tough as it comes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You just saw it firsthand.
Well, especially now, too. It's not even like, my concern going in was, what version of Garrett Wilson am I going to get because he's going to be shadowed by Surtain the whole game. You guys don't have Malik Neighbors. It's like,
no.
He's going to shut someone down.
But he took a guy in Little Jordan Humphrey who is nothing and you were like, oh, he's not bad.
Right.
Like, he looked pretty good. That's what good quarterbacks do.
He's done it to your tight ends.
Yes.
I mean, you actually saw, now Jalen Hyatt's not good, but I mean,
He was alive.
Listen, he drew a pass interference penalty in the end
Right,
zone.
and actually made a couple nice catches on the sideline.
Yeah, so
Wandale looks good.
It feels like the perfect storm, though, for what Justin Fields is going through right now, what the offense is going through. I think you just made a great point. It's like if this guy won't throw it until it's absolutely wide open, receivers can't get open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll give him 6 seconds. There's no offensive line that's going to give anyone 6 seconds.
But what a ridiculous
You
thing to
gave him
say.
4 seconds, and he couldn't get rid of the ball and took 9 sacks on average.
Right.
Give him 6. What are you
But
talking
you
about?
can't give 6 seconds.
How about to drop some plays where you get the ball out of his hands or run him?
Easy, safe plays.
Like, cut the field in half if you have to.
Make it easy. Roll him out and have him throw it to a guy 5 yards downfield. The problem is he can't even hit those consistently.
That's the problem.
He really can't. Like, I'm not being a jerk. He can't. We've seen it. His accuracy is non-existent.
I don't understand. I wish someone would ask why it feels like a hesitancy to run him more often.
I don't know.
Design more runs for him. Like, if we're going to go, hey, don't turn it over and we'll run the hell out of the football, shouldn't the quarterback be involved in that? Like, that's why when Justin Fields plays on your team, your run game is great. Because he's the extra guy, right?
Right. So
So
why would you not run him more?
I don't know.
All right, let's ask Lewis Riddick. He's going to join us in just a moment. It's a
Write
good
that
question.
down.
Write that down, and you take it.
If
I won't
you
even
ask
steal-
it-
I will not.
Okay.
Maybe I should. Because it would be good for the show.
No, it won't be good for the show because he'll say, great question.
If I ask it, and he's like, you know what, that's a great question, I'll say you ask. I'll say that was for me.
Okay, you can ask it.
No, I don't want to ask it. It's your question. I just think it'd be fun, dynamic. Take that.
You're
question
up
from
one.
You.
You won this.
It won't be my.
You won Kuiper, though.
I did win Kuiper. Yeah, but your interview skills are very good. You're doing fine. When you don't ask
He had a
47-second
question.
That was a blip.
A blip?
That was a blip.
It's almost the whole segment, the question.
It was a long question. It was good because I had to go to the bathroom and grab a quick snack, and I was able to do that with the question. Let's take a break. Lewis Riddick on the other side. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Wednesday. Here is our dearest friend, the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Alternate side parking rules suspended citywide for religious observance. Metered rules in effect. Let's go out to the FDR Drive South, slowing down through the 90s. It's an accident. Troubles on Sunrise Highway West at Oakdale, Bohemia Road in Bohemia. A collision, 2 lanes blocked. 1 and 9 heading north at Grand Ave in Linden. It's a broken water main. Traffic is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Don't take slow for an answer. Not so easy when you're stuck in traffic. But mere inches from someone else's bumper, you can dream of faster things. Like Optimum Fiber, the fastest and most reliable fiber internet, starting at $40 a month. So while you can't always switch lanes for a faster route, you can switch providers for a faster connection. Optimum. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/fiber today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at Amazon.com/PickupMVP. That's Amazon.com/PickupMVP.
D'Agostino & Associates is a legacy firm, and I'm proud to be a part of that legacy. I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and like my father, I fight to get justice for the injured.
The hustle and grit of these streets shaped me. I'm John D'Agostino, and from the concrete to the courtroom, I built this injury firm 35 years ago to get accident victims justice. So call my team first, 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
You want justice? Think Jenna D'Agostino. Think D'Agostino & Associates. Justice isn't just a word. For us, it's a way of life. It's having compassion for your struggle and getting you paid for your pain. Now that's justice. D'Agostino & Associates means being there for the injured.
Seriously injured? Call my team first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Tyler in Suffolk. Talking about what you would rather have, Rick's muscles, Dave's sports knowledge. You guys taking Rick's muscles. Now, granted, he's a god, but we all have the opportunity to go to a gym. Dave's sports knowledge. We could all sit there for the rest of our lives, watch sports, do nothing. We would never have the knowledge that Dave has.
It was not
I'm giving you the muscles without the work. You don't have to go to the gym now. If you
I
just
go to the mental gym.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You have great balance?
Do I have great balance?
Unicycle great balance?
Come on. I'd be throwing balls on my head. Balls.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
What's that one? Red Panda?
Yeah,
that's what I envision you doing. Let's bring in
balls.
Our resident GM, the great Lewis Riddick. Lewis, good morning. How are you?
Doing good, guys. How are you?
Great. We appreciate a couple minutes. So, I mean, another week where Jaxson Dart just looked sensational. I think it's fair to say. What are you seeing? What are you seeing? And at some point, do you imagine there's going to be a regression just because it's so new and the opposition will continue to be good every week?
Well, I mean, you're seeing a guy who clearly is aligned perfectly with, with the head coach and an offensive coordinator in terms of making sure that the communication even before the game starts is such that he's, his best stuff is being dialed up where he can play fast, he can play in rhythm, the running game is going, all of a sudden, Cam Scadaboo has really kind of like infused a certain level of, let's just say swagger to the offense that Jaxson brings as well. So they're playing with a great deal of confidence. You saw in the last game just how efficient they were on third down, in the red zone, able to hit explosive plays. It's just, you're seeing a little bit of all of it. Is there going to eventually be some regression? Look, I think over the course of the season, what you'll wind up seeing, I believe, is that Jaxson played some really high-level football at Ole Miss, so this isn't – and that experience is one where – look, he's not – I don't want to say he's not your typical rookie quarterback, but he has a lot of experience on his side already. So I think there's a large database for the Giants coaching staff to really draw from and say, look, these are the things that really get him comfortable and get him going. So I don't know. A lot of times, from year one to year two, people talk about the eventual regression and how people kind of get tape on you and then really kind of find out how to really press on your pressure points, and then you wind up having that that sophomore slump. But right now, this kid is just wired different, and you're seeing how he's kind of being a force multiplier, so to speak, for this entire football team. And I don't know. I mean, it really is. I think Brian obviously had a lot of conviction when he took him in the first place, and I think he really did like what he would bring and what he could do for this young man. But I think he's kind of catching the league a little bit by surprise as far as how dramatic it is and how thorough that beatdown was in Philadelphia.
Lewis, the alignment that you're talking about, so we still have a lot of Giants fans that aren't sold that Brian Daboll is a good coach and should be their coach. Like, are you at the point now where you still have to see wins, or do you believe what you've seen from Jaxson Dart is enough to say, hey, we don't want to mess with this kid's development, so we're going to bring Brian Daboll back next year too?
Yeah, that was always going to be the tough question for John Mara, right? Like, what if you see individual development, especially when you're talking about the quarterback, but then you kind of tear it all up because you wind up bringing in an entire new program because he doesn't win enough games. Now, I think you need to see a little bit of both. Obviously, if you're an owner, I don't want to speak for John Mara, but I think you want to see team development as well as individual skill development when you're talking about the quarterback. One of the last things you want to do is throw anything into turmoil that you don't have to. I mean, just look at what's happening to Cam Ward in Tennessee right now. I mean, that's just terrible. You're setting the kid so far behind by going ahead and firing his coach, and you couldn't even wait till the end of the season. You fired him mid-season. So what do you think it's going to do to him? And I think that's going to be one of those questions that John Mara's going to have to get with his brain trust and ask is, if Jackson's able to continue to play like this and continue to show continuous progression, but they don't have team success, do you tear it all down? I think things are trending in the way that maybe some people don't want, if they want to see change, but you need to protect the development of your first-round pick. And if it keeps going like this, I could definitely see them all returning.
That's a weird spot to be in, right? Like, you mean Brian Daboll could be a great offensive coordinator that's great with young quarterbacks, but not a great head coach, but you keep him because of Jaxson Dart. So, Lewis, my last one with the Giants, did you have any problem with how Brian Daboll handled the whole, Jaxson Dart and the blue tent situation?
Yeah, you don't want to get involved with that. You don't want to even have, make it look like you somehow in some way are, compromising the independence of, your medical staff and their ability to determine whether or not players should return to the field. Because obviously, coaches have one set of, expectations and they look at things one way. And that's not to say that they don't care about player health and safety, but I mean, you just kind of want to keep those things separate, and you need to stay out of that lane, regardless of whether or not you didn't have any ill intentions or not. You just don't want to get involved in that. You don't even want to give the appearance that you're involved in that. So, yeah, I think he got the message.
Lewis Riddick with us here, ESPN New York, in his regular weekly spot. So we're throwing this around before we were talking about the Jets, and Rick asked this to me, and so it's his question. If you like it, it's his. If you hate it, it's more his. Well, what I would say is we're talking about Justin Fields, and the question is why are the Jets not using him more in a running situation where he's good at that? It's not Jaxson Dart where if he gets banged up, you're like, oh, God, what do we do? It's like, okay, we go to Tyrod Taylor, which is not even necessarily a drop-off. If there's a strength that's running the football, why would they not be trying to accentuate that strength a little bit more in some of the plays they call?
Yeah, that's a question for Tanner Engstrand, isn't it? I mean, obviously, Kurt was talking about it on the broadcast as it was happening. Like, why are we not seeing some more of this, considering we all knew going into the regular season that running the football and having it be something that is shared amongst the running backs and with Justin himself would be the obvious no-brainer. I can't really tell you. The same reason why I can't really tell you why Garrett Wilson is not having a target share that is far exceeds any other wide receiver in the NFL. I don't know. Sometimes, man, when you get in the middle of games, it's one thing to kind of sit and game plan about how you want to attack a team and how you want to utilize your personnel. It's another thing that when you put those headsets on and stuff is flying around, in real time, sometimes you kind of lose your compass, and sometimes it looks like the Jets sometimes lose their compass about what it takes, what they have at their disposal, and how they should best utilize it. And And I think that's why right now, the criticism is fair as to, what exactly is going on. I mean, it's just like the end of game, end of half sequence this past week. Like, you just sit there and you go, like, you can talk about this stuff in staff meetings, and you can talk about it in much more in less stressful environments about how you would handle these kind of situations. But man, when it starts to come down to it and live bullets are flying, so to speak, they just sometimes right now they just seem to not be all on the same page, and that's how you end up being winless and people sitting there going, asking questions that you don't want to ask this early in the season, but sometimes you almost have to. Like, what the hell's happening?
I don't think they know what the hell's happening. I mean, it didn't look like they know what was happening at the end of the first half. We don't even throw We don't even throw screen passes, Lewis.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to really square exactly why sometimes there are huge stretches where the team looks as though I don't want to say that situational football and that description, or rather that title is overused, but it sometimes seems as though, again, when it's live bullets, man, they just don't feel like they're all in unison and on the same page and have a clear and direct plan. And so that's something that's under Aaron's direction. He's going to have to get that going, because right now, from when we saw him in Miami a few weeks ago to now, we really thought that they were on the cusp. Like, as a broadcast crew, we thought that they had a good plan about what this thing is going to look like over time and how they want to get there. But it's kind of been we've seen some regression, and it hasn't looked like you want it to look. And hopefully they can get that turned around.
So, I mean, trade deadline is a couple of weeks away. The Jets are winless. We know that. It doesn't look like it's going to get all that much better this season. Would you start to unload some of these guys, or if you unload, it could get and look even worse? Like, put your GM hat on. What would you do in that situation?
Yeah, it's tough, man, because I think sometimes you're going to have to take a step back in order to take a couple steps forward. I think there's a culture of accountability, I think, that needs to really be implemented by Aaron, not just with the players on the football field, but I think overall, like, he needs to really deliver the message that, look, we got to be better than this. We got to be better as far as how we're helping the players. The players got to be better as far as not hurting the football team with stuff that should be like simple, Pop Warner level execution principles. And I think sometimes that involves, like, really getting rid of some people. And I said this a couple of weeks ago. He's going to have to send some messages to some people about this kind of crap is just not going to be tolerated. Because otherwise, at some point in time, he's not going to be tolerated, and he's going to have his own, rear end out of a job. And a lot of that stuff is done in the off season. That's where you kind of wind up tearing stuff down and building it back up. I mean, you can put Band-Aids on stuff now and say, oh, you know what, maybe if we got another receiver, this would help. And, maybe if we got, another tight end that could really, there's always things that could appease the masses right now as they're screaming for something to change. But this work is always done in the off season, man. And that's where they have to go to work this off season and figure out what the hell do they need to get done. And a lot of times, like I said, that involves some people being sent down the road, and there may be some hard decisions as far as, and it's not always just the obvious, bottom 14 players on the roster sent down the road. There may be some hard decisions to make about, top line players and say, hey, look, this isn't going to cut it. So we'll see.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you next week. Good stuff as always, Lewis. Thanks.
You bet.
All right. There you go. That's our resident GM, Lewis Riddick here. And, he's singing a different tune now. A couple weeks back, he's like, no, it's okay. Like, growing pains, will figure it out. Today was not very glowing at all about Aaron Glenn and the staff.
Well, you heard him. I mean, he used the word regression. Like, you expect it to continue to get better, and right now it looks like it's getting worse.
Well, because it is.
Right. He didn't want to say it. There was a level of ineptitude. They were overwhelmed.
They were.
And that's what it looked like. And the players could feel it. And the players could feel it.
Of course they could.
Again, see, I mean, I'm telling you, man, when you have a coach like Aaron Glenn that wants to come in and he wants to, treat the media the way that he treats the media, and he wants to be, he got hard ass for, a better, like,
yeah, it's exactly what
the
he's
best way
doing.
to describe it is, if you're going to coach us like that, you better give us the best chance to go out there and have success. Like, we better have, like, all the answers to the test. And when we don't, and I'm looking around, I got my best receiver going, like, you heard Lewis, like, he's he should be getting the ball more than anyone in the NFL, just because it's him, and then the drop-off is
right.
And he's not, and that's
Right.
partly because Justin Fields just can't throw it.
Well, why
to
were
him.
we so upset when Malik Neighbors didn't touch the ball against the Chiefs? Right? It's like
Same thing.
all you have is Neighbors.
Right.
But at least the Giants have gotten better at that as the season moved along until he got hurt.
Same thing. And then I got him looking over at the sideline. I got Justin Fields looking over at the sideline. Like, what exactly are we doing here? And then you got Aaron Glenn going, I don't know what we're doing. Well, it's your job to know.
So how am I supposed to, and again, I think it's got to get better. It can't get worse. It can't. How am I supposed to, if I'm a Jets fan, trust that Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji can pick the next quarterback, put it into place, develop that kid? How could I possibly think that's the case?
You can't. The Tanner Engstrand can call the right
And
play.
why
You
would
can't.
anybody think? Okay, so then I feel badly doing this, but I mean, if you're a Jets fan, don't you want to clamor for his job and
I think
to
you gotta
clean house?
No, I think you wait. Like, this season is shot. We're 0-6.
Oh, I get that.
Right. It's going to get way louder if they lose to Carolina, which at this point, I don't know how you'd pick the Jets. And it'll continue to get loud, and we'll see what the offense looks like. We'll see what Justin Fields looks like. And then you'll have to make your decision. Where you pick in the draft? If you're willing to eat 4 years of his deal to move on, who's available? Is there someone better available?
But come on.
No, I'm with you.
There's someone better available.
Right, but I mean...
4 years of his deal, I get. Like, can he get better? I get. Is there someone better? Yes.
Probably now, but again, it's only 6 weeks.
I get it. Maybe it changes. Listen, maybe they win 4 games and you go through the season, you're like, it got better as the season went along.
But the problem is kind of like what we were talking about with the Yankees, is I put the team in place. I feel good about the team. Now it's on the players. I'm trying to put you in every great situation possible, like the best lane for you, the best matchup for you. I'm going to sit you when people don't think I should sit you because I don't like the matchup, because I want you to have success.
Yeah.
If I give you all the tools to go have success and you don't have success, that's on you. But if I'm not giving you the tools, if I'm not giving you the roadmap, that's on me. That's on the coaching staff. And right now, when you watch this team play, now I don't think Justin Fields is good anyway, but like the defensive side of the ball, has the defense been good? Outside of last week, has the defense been great?
They have not. No.
No, now the offense looks like crap. So it's like there's no improvement.
There's no consistency.
It doesn't feel like it's going in the right direction.
Not even a little bit.
You're going to start losing the team because you're not giving them
This is a big game. And I don't want to have people go, oh, you win, you lose, not a big deal. This is a big game.
For him.
Huge.
Like, not for the scope of what it means for the season.
We know they're not going anywhere.
But what it means for the ultimate goal.
I mean, you're playing a team that's mediocre. Right. And you're home.
Like, I'm guaranteeing you right now, if the Patriots find a way to get into the postseason, they'll point to the win against Buffalo as the day that it all changed.
Absolutely.
The day that, that was the day that, you saw what Drake Make did.
You could have those signature wins. Look at the Giants aren't going to the postseason, but look at that win against the Chargers. The win against the Eagles.
The players desperately want a reason to believe that this is the guy. Because you don't want to have to go through another new coach.
That's terrible.
No, it's just so they want to believe that this is going to be the guy. I'm sure they like him.
He seems like a likable guy.
But I think when push comes to shove, it's not about if I like you.
No, it's about, can you win?
Are you giving me the best chance to win?
Right.
And if you're not, then we'll move on to the next guy.
RJ?
Hi.
You have to be taking the Jets this week, correct?
No, you take Carolina now.
Well, the line
moved.
Yeah,
no, but,
the line
but it still doesn't make all that. Like, it still would take Carolina, no?
I don't think I trust Bryce Young on the road is what's stopping me, because his splits are so drastic. But yes, if the line had stuck to its original line, yeah, they'd be on my list.
So that game is off the board
right,
for you.
But you're missing, see, for whatever reason, there's a disconnect in your brain right now.
I understand it completely.
No, like, Seattle was great on the road. Haven't lost. What is there, 9 straight in the road?
Now it is, yeah.
You're right. They're playing Jacksonville. Jacksonville was favored at the time. So if you like Seattle, you're like, Jacksonville. I don't really trust them. They're laying a point. Give me Seattle plus the point. Before the game started, that was Seattle by like -2.5.
All the way went on Seattle.
Yeah, flipped the other way. So now you're like, whoa, now I'm not.
Well, now you're taking
all you really need is Carolina to win this game.
Right, so you're not taking the Jets now. You take Carolina now. With all the money that just got dumped into Carolina, which is usually the smart money.
See, I still think it doesn't make sense the other way.
Carolina,
from my perspective,
Carolina should be favored.
Carolina should be favored by 5.
5?
I don't think that's crazy.
On the road?
Crazy.
The Jets are dreadful.
The Jets.
Right, but you got to take the road
They
number
just
into
made it
account.
look like they don't play football
so
last
if it's
weekend.
-2.5 and you add the, 3?
They say it's about 2 now.
Okay, so that's still.
So if this game was in
almost
Carolina,
5.
They're saying that they'd be favored by. It's 2.5 now.
2.5.
Yeah, they say they'd be favored by 7. Yeah,
right.
6
so
or 7.
That's why now you dump the money on.
Okay, that does seem a little. Yeah,
right. Now you dump the money on Carolina.
Well, RJ says he's not taking the game.
Well, but we talked about this. No, it's minus a point and a half. We talked about this the other day. Usually the sharps put the money on early.
Yes.
When they see a number that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, before it gets.
So there's no way the Jets should be getting favored. I'll take Carolina. So now all the money gets dumped on Carolina.
Right. All the money's going on Carolina.
So you take Carolina now. Because that's the
I would take Carolina, yes, but by his rationale.
No, but his rationale is the opposite. You're doing it the opposite. RJ wants to go where the smart money's at.
Other RJ goes, it doesn't make sense. I want to go
well,
there.
That's why.
It makes sense now, though.
So, well, I mean, you're gambling guys, so you understand. So why do the books stand their ground when you were saying the line doesn't make sense? Everyone's pounding the number on one side. It only stands when the respected sharp money's coming in on the other side.
Correct. If the Jets number went the other way, RJ would take the Jets. If RJ looked at it and goes, there's no way the Jets should be favored, and then all of a sudden 2 days later it's the Jets by 2 instead of 1, he's like, well, all the sharps decided they think the Jets are going to win this game.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm going with the Jets.
The line has changed 3 points, right? The Jets are a 1.5 favorites, now Carolina's 1.5 favorites.
That feels like that's the books admitting maybe they laid a bad number.
Which happens.
Yeah.
Which means the sharp money went on the bad number, which means now
the sharp money has gone on Carolina.
Now you take Carolina.
Yes.
In RJ's theory.
Yeah.
I don't like when it flips. When it
goes over pick 'em?
A dog, yeah, you flip over 0. I don't like that.
Well, that's what happened with Jacksonville, Seattle last week.
Cleveland, by the way, laying 2.5.
Right.
Cleveland against Miami. If you had to, if in the guillotine league of watching football, if you had to cut one game out of your rotation this weekend, that's probably the game, right?
That's interesting, though. Cleveland.
I would think that's the.
Cleveland
I would be
2.5?
like. I think that's RJ's. Right, RJ? That would be the game that you looked at.
For the Browns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
You're going to take the Browns?
I'm intrigued.
How about Detroit laying 5.5?
I saw that. I was like, that seems like a tremendous number.
Also intrigued there. See, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
See, I know your language. He doesn't get it yet.
I do get it. I think I do get it. But then there's games like this that makes me question myself.
It doesn't always work.
Well, it didn't work last week with New Orleans.
No, it didn't. I remember.
Well, you still went 2-1.
Here's another one.
I had hard-hitting analysis.
Here's another one.
Are the Saints good?
RJ, I'm going to put this on your list, too.
Uh-huh.
Philly laying 1.5 in Minnesota.
Yeah, but the quarterback is a concern for Minnesota.
Right. It's in Minnesota.
Carson Wentz revenge game?
Philly just got smashed by...
Twice in a row they just got smashed, right?
Right. So, should Philly, in theory, be favored in this game?
But how good is Minnesota?
I don't know if I trust either of those
Yeah,
teams.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
I do
your
either.
logic is probably sound.
The one to me that jumps off the page with his philosophy is Tampa.
But he would take Detroit in this situation.
Right.
I'd have to.
Exactly.
Yep. So now you get it.
Right.
There you go.
That he would.
We got
because if you told me the number is 2.5, I'd be like, you know what? That's about right. 5.5. So the thought is that Detroit's going to win by a touchdown.
Gonna smash them.
That's crazy.
You're up to 7.5 in your game. Denver minus 7.5.
That's where it started. Then it went down
I
to
thought it
7.
was-
Now it's back to 7.5.
Back to 7.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, that's not crazy. Any other spreads jump out as crazy for you?
RJ's team's laying 2.5 against Atlanta.
That's in San Francisco, though.
That's in San
I
Francisco.
don't think that's insane.
That concerns me a lot.
Yeah, that concerns me.
Losing Fred Warner, losing.
Well, I
you already know
understand.
that. I have no feel for
What
that.
happens if we beat you in a couple weeks? Oh boy.
I mean, we don't have a football
Nobody
team
cares.
right now. We don't have.
RJ's team is the only of the three of us, the only team that's favored this week. Raymond's getting 1.5.
That's a big game. Washington and Dallas.
We're getting 1.5, and you're getting 7.5.
Are we the biggest underdog of the week?
No.
Oh,
not
Kansas
even
City
close.
and the
Kansas
Raiders,
City's,
right?
Kansas City's laying 12.5.
12.5 it's up to?
12.5.
Yeah, Brock Bowers might be out again.
Yeah, you're only tied for the second biggest spread.
Okay. But that would be a sizable upset if the Giants were to pull that one.
New England 7.5 at Tennessee.
Tennessee, for
not very
my
good.
money,
No.
worst team in football.
You're probably right.
They are brutal. All right, let's take a break. Come back, get to your calls. We got Stump Rothenberg, 1-800-919-3776. Want to get to the Pete Alonso conversation as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys, and behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win can change lives. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works. With an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who have helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our fans get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/timeout. That's betterhelp.com/timeout.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Long Island is brewing some spooky fun at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. We're celebrating this October for our $50,000 Witchy Wednesdays drawing. Be here on Wednesday, October 1st, 15th, and 29th from 3 to 7 p.m. when 2 winners will be drawn every hour to pick a witch's hat and win up to $5,000 cash. Club members can conjure up to 5 times entry multipliers. Fly over to where Long Island wins at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Tonight at 10/9 Central on BET, the new series 106 in Sports.
Oh, it's on now.
From executive producers LeBron James and Maverick Carter, a new top 5 sports countdown.
Girl, we about to kill.
With hosts Ashley Nicole Moss and Cam Newton. We are talking sports, culture, and entertainment.
We got people from the NFL, they're coming from the NBA.
And don't forget the WNBA. 106 in Sports. New series premieres tonight at 10/9 Central. Only on BET.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York. They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So you might owe Raymond an apology.
Music's been great.
Getting a lot of tweets saying Ray is playing D'Angelo, who passed away yesterday.
He had said that earlier.
Yeah. So that's the rationale behind the music. What you said is not great.
Oh, no. I didn't say. They said the music has recently not been great.
Recently, okay.
Yeah,
but not
just
today.
Trying to give him a kick in the.
Today he's been a little better.
He's been good.
Okay.
I mean, outside of today, have we had days where he's been speaking with the music like he normally does? No. We just been getting music.
I don't know. I don't know that
you don't really pay
good. I don't know.
attention to it.
I haven't sat there and noticed that it's been great, but I haven't sat there and noticed it's been bad. I think he's been fine.
I don't know. Raymond is great at what he does, so I expect greatness.
Yeah.
So it's either he's speaking through the music, or he's like, "Hey, it's 6:30 in the morning. Guys could use a little boost. Let's hit them with something that they like." He knows what you like.
Of course he does.
When I play that, boom, energy back.
Energy.
He could have buoyed you on that Monday with his music.
You know what? If you really take a step back, the reason that I wasn't good that Monday is probably Raymond's fault.
He had a hand in it.
If he knows what makes it move, and he has the ability to make it move,
right,
and it doesn't move, is it my fault? Take it out, or is it his fault?
I think it's probably both of your faults.
Okay. Then Ray, as bad as I was that Monday, as dressed down as I got that Monday by John and RJ and everyone, you were equally bad to what I was on that
You know
Monday.
what? I haven't got the energy to argue with you. You're right. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah.
It's my fault. I'll
Okay.
take the blame.
All right, great.
All my fault.
Terrific.
This is our first day of really tired Raymond today.
I know.
I
You
can tell.
could
Yeah.
did you see when he took his sweatshirt off before?
Yeah.
He took, and he just threw it. He didn't want any part
nothing
of
to
this.
do with it.
Tim Brower, Brower, Brawer,
Brower.
Brower. Oh. Anyway, you'll like this. He says Rick won that interview. I'm sorry to say he was more insightful while you were just basic. Give Rick his flowers after celebrating your Mel Kiper Jr. win yesterday.
1-1, RJ. Put it on the scoreboard.
Well, no. That's some
That doesn't
schmo.
matter.
Could be.
RJ felt that
it
way. He
could be your
whispered in my
cousin.
ear. He whispered into my ear.
No, he did not. RJ, you
Ask him.
whispered it into his ear. You've won the interview.
I don't know if I said that. I thought he had a nice interview. Just like I said for you. I thought that was
When
a nice
I asked
question.
my final question, he goes, "That's a good question."
It's a nice question.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like you two have now created this special bond? Where
We've
it's just-
always had it.
It's like the Glaze brothers.
We've always had it.
It runs hot and cold.
It's unbelievable. Either they hate each other, where he wants to strangle you,
I've never hated RJ.
or you just want to.
There are times when he wants to decapitate me.
That's happened.
I've never disliked him. Not for a
You
second.
said you were going to choke him out the other day.
Well, he was angry at me with the Darius Slayton stuff.
From 2 years ago.
Is what you are. They're glazed buddies is what they are.
That was retroactive to the summer of 23 or 22. I have to see when I sent you that email.
You said
Well,
it
I
was
remembered it
5-5
because
today.
it's the one email I read and responded to. That may be what swore me off for the look-aheads.
It's the only time you've actually no. You responded another time to ask if Buster Only's time had changed. So you've responded twice to my look aheads in 5 years.
That got me so angry. When he's like, Darius Slayton, he's pretty good.
So in the summer of 22, I said, oh, maybe he's a little underrated at the time. Maybe he was, and Dave has held on to that.
I think my response was like, he stinks.
I'll never forget it. I was at the gym, and it was simple. No, he stinks.
Yeah, and I'm right.
That's to the point.
mean,
I respect that.
Yeah,
He's
and I'm
injured.
right.
He's injured. He hasn't been great.
He's not good.
He might not be.
You paid him $12 million a year to be a below-average wide receiver in this league.
Listen,
3 for 36.
It's more important than a great running back,
It's
apparently.
not a great allocation of money.
No, it's not. Even a little bit.
Can we mention, too, because we haven't done a good job of this, and I blame you, because you're supposed to be the Giants.
Yeah, I blame you too.
We have not given enough credit. We want to do this whole Jaxson Dart thing.
Yeah.
Andrew Thomas being back.
Amazing.
What he's done for this
He's
team.
amazing. He is one of the best left tackles in all
He
of
might
football.
right now be the best left tackle.
Yeah,
in football.
he's absolutely amazing. The only concern with him is that he's always hurt. But they were, as much as we crushed the Giants, and rightfully so in a lot of spots, they were right to not bring Jaxson Dart into the fold until Andrew Thomas was back in playing games.
Yeah, you had to.
Right.
So, Andrew Thomas, I saw this on
PFF.
No, it's not PFF. This is Monday I took this. He's the only left tackle with no sacks and no quarterback hits allowed. Number 1 pass blocking efficiency for all offensive tackles. Giants' run game is averaging 150 yards per game with him in the lineup.
He's awesome.
There's
no two ways about it. He is a phenomenal left tackle. That's what you would expect
I'd say
when you
right
take
now,
him fourth.
I'd say right now he's probably the best.
Yeah. Wirfs is really good.
Because when you see what that offensive line looks like without him, and now you add him, and you're going for over $150 on the ground.
And I think it's a combination of the two also. I think you add him into the mix, and he's great. And then you add the athleticism and elusiveness of what Jaxson Dart adds, and it makes the rest of the offensive line better. And Scatterbo as well.
Okay, but you have no Malik Neighbors, and you have no Darius Slayton. What, I mean, that should hurt your run game.
It should. It should.
Right? I mean, let's just take...
But you have a quarterback. Scatterbo is really good, right? He is. No?
He's
and you
playing
have
well.
An athletic quarterback that can move. I think everyone is buoyed by the infectious enthusiasm that those guys bring. I think the fact that Dart is so elusive and such an athlete.
And his ability to create time for himself and make plays. Yeah.
Even that Wandale play, the touchdown the other day.
Yep.
Like Russell
The right
Wilson, that's
sideline?
probably a sack.
No chance.
Or Have you ever seen a drop off quicker than what's happened to Russell
like this?
Wilson?
No. I'm telling you, man. Like I don't know what they said to Russell Wilson or what they promised Russell Wilson. Like Jameis Winston should be the backup right now.
It's not even a question.
Especially with the guy going to like you're going to get fined a huge amount of money because you couldn't imagine running a play with Russell Wilson while your quarterback's being checked out for a concussion. Like probably time, no?
And you embarrassed yourself too.
Well, I don't think you embarrassed yourself, but it leads you to question like, I mean, how concerned is he about like the long term for this kid? Or is he just concerned about himself right now?
He's probably concerned about himself right now.
Well, I mean, what's the priority supposed to be?
Did you say that on air or you just say that to me?
Well, I can say it on air. I said it to you because I'm trying to propel your greatness. So off that conversation, though, so when is he safe, Daboll?
We're not there yet.
But that was the insightful part of what I said, though, if you think about it.
It was nice.
Is because you want Jaxson Dart to be successful, you'd rather not split up him and Brian Daboll. But what you could be signing up for is having a coach that's just a really good, like, offensive-minded coach that's good with young quarterbacks. That's not a good head coach.
Absolutely.
Because he wasn't a good head coach until all of a sudden Jaxson Dart was the quarterback.
Right.
Like, you were ready to fire him 3 weeks into the season.
The Giants were comical.
No, I know. And Joe Shane stunk, but now everyone's great.
Well, I don't know that everyone's great. I think you have to take it with a grain of salt. Let's see how it plays out. You say what has to happen? I don't know, but I will know when I see it. Like, let's propel this down the road, and if the Giants win 6 or 7 games, and all of a sudden the quarterback continues to look better, then you keep him. And if you win 3 games and he regresses and he's not good, what?
Well, what does the rest of the team look like?
Well, let's wait and see. I don't know.
Because that might, again, like you're the CEO of the franchise. So, like, you're responsible for the defensive side of the ball and special teams.
The whole thing.
How you run training camp.
Does the defense get better? Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll see.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
We got 11 games to go.
11 games. That's a lot of football.
Especially when you're winless. 11 games is a long time. I'm sorry, that was mean. That was mean.
And you wonder why.
No,
that RJ wants to strangle you sometimes. I didn't need that.
You've pushed me into that. I didn't need that. You didn't need it. And I shouldn't have done it. But you've been so nasty with my Rangers and my Giants over the years that I'm you know
why?
It's a defense mechanism. I'm sorry.
That's what that was?
Yeah, that's exactly
the lash
what it was.
out?
It's what it was. You know, I apologize immediately. I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
Okay.
All right.
And I hope to be better moving forward.
You don't mean that.
I do.
Right,
I hope to not do something like that again. I got caught up in the moment.
Your actions will speak louder than your words.
You're right. I can say nothing that will prove it other than be better. That's it.
I do like how the Rothy matches your shirt today, too. Which
you think that's a coincidence? No. I take
really
my
put it all
fashion
together.
into real serious nature nowadays. All right, let's break. On the other side, we'll get into the Giants a little bit more, and we'll do an edition of Stump Rothenberg as well. How do you get involved? 800-919-3776. DNR with you on a busy, bouncy Wednesday right here on ESPN New York.
John Ryan.
Yeah, Dad.
I think I came up with a killer slogan for our law firm. D'Agostino and Associates, bite back.
Bite back?
Yeah. When someone hurts you, you bite back. We'll be the law firm that bites back.
Dad, that's brilliant. Accident victims, call D'Agostino and Associates and bite back. Hey, we could even put a big vicious dog on billboards everywhere.
Yeah, and Rottweilers on buses.
Hey, how about a toll-free number?
What are you thinking?
You know, like 1-800-BITE-BACK.
1-800-BITE-BACK. That's brilliant.
But what if people hear fight back?
Easy. I'll spell it out for them, like 1-800-BITE. Back. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Love it. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
All this talk about biting back got me hungry.
Me too. Want to grab lunch?
Sure. Hey, how about a jingle?
You mean like D'Agostino, law, bite back?
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new Parlay Zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino. Download it.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team. Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Lewis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Now, Game Time is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Game 3, Jays Mariners tonight in Seattle at 8:08 p.m. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Telling you what, I am not starting Stump Rothenberg until every phone line is all lit
That's fine.
up. Just telling you that right now.
I'm with you.
All right? If they don't have the respect for the segment, then the segment does not happen.
Have some respect. The man's record is, 300 and something. And
I think we're like 300 games over 500
at
this
least.
year. And you can see the end of the year, too. We've got 2.5 months.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Almost at Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
I got my Halloween
close.
costume in.
What are you going?
The kids are going to be the Savannah Bananas.
Oh, nice.
And I'm the Party Animals.
I don't know what that is.
It's one of the teams they play against.
Oh, okay.
They're like the pink shirt with the sleeveless.
Okay, all right, that's nice.
Nice.
They're big Savannah Banana. Weren't they up local and selling at the local stadiums?
Well, I think Milo got invited.
They were Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, they were Yankee Stadium. Milo got invited but couldn't go because that poor kid, man. He had
Oh, how awful.
No, he got invited to the Savannah Bananas.
Right.
Great seats. Couldn't go because of hockey. And then he got invited to one of the Yankees playoff games right behind home plate and couldn't go because of hockey practice.
But he's a Mets fan, right?
He's a Mets fan, which is fine, but it's just like still.
Would he have rooted for the Yankees? Or,
no, I think
like,
he probably
fallen
would have just rooted for
just
a foul,
watch the
foul
game.
ball and just eating as much food as possible. That's what he would have been rooting for. He's a mess right now, too, by the way. No voice. Gone.
Why?
I don't know.
From screaming at teammates and stuff?
No, he got sick and his voice is...
Oh, no.
Can't even talk.
That's not good for the radio. Hope you don't catch that.
I hope not. It's my moneymaker.
Your voice is
You
everything.
could carry the show, though. I could just sit here and grunt.
Of course I could.
He
Listen,
battled through it, though. He played last night. He battled through it.
Tough
Proud
kid,
of him.
huh?
Yeah, caught and everything.
Good for him. So he's a goalie and he's a catcher?
He catches. Yeah, plays first.
He's right-handed, though, right?
Right-handed. You should see the pitching performance we got last night.
Lights out?
Jaxson Brown was dynamic last night.
His name is not Jaxson Brown.
Jaxson Brown.
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
Is he named after the singer?
I don't think so. But it feels like when you say his name, you have to say the entire name.
Jaxson Brown.
Jaxson Brown. He was lights out.
It's a good name.
Yeah, he was nasty last night.
Really?
Yeah.
And he helped you guys to the victory.
He dominated. Yeah, shutout.
Really?
Yeah,
Complete game?
Well, no.
Because, you know, at 12U, they don't often go complete games.
Well, we mercied 5.
You mercied?
Yeah, 11-0.
Oh, look
that was nice.
Guys.
Good defense.
Well, any home runs?
No, we had a bases clearing triple.
Nice.
3-run triple. It was nice. It was good.
11-0.
Really solid. Game before the playoffs. Get us ready. Nice.
So away we go now.
Away we go.
Right, because baseball shuts down soon.
Yeah, fall baseball we played. I think the schedule's like 5 and then playoffs.
When did the playoffs start?
October 25th, I think.
All right, so you're going to be in some weather then.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I mean, it's going to start to get cold.
That's it. It's going to be one day.
Oh, 1 day of playoffs?
Well, I think it's 2 games. It's the first 4, so you play a semifinal and then potentially a final, and then you're done.
Let's go to my buddy, your buddy as well now, although he hasn't always been, Brian in Manhattan, because I think he has a good point, and I think I agree with this point. Brian, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. So I do have a point I want to make, but you just mentioned Jaxson Brown, and it sort of brought me back. What's your favorite Jaxson Brown song?
I'd have to look it up. Running on Empty I like, but I'd have to go through his full portfolio to sit here and give you the most fair answer.
Yeah, I mean, you're not as old as me, Dave, but to
how
me,
old are
it's
you? I
Running
can't
on
be much
Empty.
younger than you, though.
I'm 65.
Oh, you're a lot older than me.
He's got a young voice. Doesn't he?
You sound young.
Yeah, you got a very young voice.
Yeah, you do. You sound very youthful.
Well, I mean, I retired recently. Life is good. I'm like Rick, I'm a gym guy, so
Keep
I don't know,
himself in
you
good
must be
shape.
living
That's
right.
nice. Good for you.
See, Brian, I don't know why we had to get off to such a rocky start. We have so much in common.
I don't know. It's weird, maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
It was
Who
awkward for
knows?
me,
Who
too.
knows
I mean,
about
I had to
these
sit
things?
here and deal with you guys hating each other for quite some time.
Now we like each other, though.
Anyway, the point I wanted to make this weekend was, and look, admit it, I'm a Giant season ticket holder. I've been a Giant fan forever. My grandparents had the tickets. My mom had the tickets. Me and my brother have them now. So it's been a really rocky couple of years, and the play lately has been really wonderful, and Dart and Scatterboo are just fun, right? But Daboll, like the clutching and grabbing of Dart and the rubbing his head and I don't know, no one's talking about it because the Giants are winning. But I mean, if the Dr. 10 thing didn't happen, I think more people would be talking about it. It's just a little over the top. I'm like, Daboll, what's the old saying? Act like you've been there. He's just a little too giddy, and he's a little too friendly with Dart. I mean, I'm not suggesting anything weird, but
It's weird. You're 100% right.
Well, I don't think it's weird.
You don't think the way he acts with Jaxson Dart is strange?
I think it's a lot.
I think it's very strange.
No, I think it's a lot. I mean, I think it's
a lot.
It's definitely a lot. Listen, he's his guy. I think there are studies that have been done though that touch like that, it creates a much stronger relationship. And I think that he wants to let Jaxson Dart know that he's his guy and he believes in him and he trusts him. I was watching something last night. Jake Ottinger was watching the Dallas-Minnesota game.
Yeah.
So Ottinger gets pulled last year. They end up firing the coach, and then they just talked about the repercussions of what happened, what it meant to him. He's their best player, one of their best players.
Mm-hmm.
They pull him in a must-win game to the point it was his two teammates drove from their houses, drove from the rink to his house just to check on him, to see if everything was okay. And then they had Hellebuck was how important it was to have a coach that believes in you and what that means. And I think that Brian Daboll is trying to show
I'm just telling you,
it's like
it feels very strange the way he acts around.
Let me
Jaxson
explain
Dart.
something to you, and you may agree, you may not agree. In my experience with my favorite coaches, the coaches I feel like that have gotten the most out of me, were coaches that I looked at as almost like a second dad.
I understand that,
and I think that's what Brian Daboll is trying to do. It seems like a lot sometimes, but I think that he really believes in the kid, and he loves the kid, and he wants to make sure the kid knows it.
He's making it very obvious.
Like he's empowering him. It's like Jack Parker was the same way. Now, he wasn't like necessarily overly like touchy all the time.
Like he's
but
effusive around
But he'd give you a hug, or we'd mess around. Like he punched me in the chest one time when I joked with him. Like we had that kind of relationship, and he was my favorite coach. Now, the whole trying to rush into the tent.
Well, that's unacceptable.
Because I don't care about you having a concussion thing.
If you loved him so much.
Seems a little bit desperate.
If you loved him so much and you cared about who he is and what he's doing.
Which do you love more?
Right.
Your job or me?
You love the player, Jaxson Dart. Right? If he loses his job, is he in touch with Jaxson Dart nonstop where he needs to know how he's doing, what's going on?
Lane Kiffin is still.
But Lane Kiffin was his guy.
Well, no, but I'm saying.
But he graduated to the next level.
But that's the weird part of it, is if you love him so much, your only concern should be his well-being and his success.
Which doesn't seem like that's a concern at all.
Long term, not bombing into the tent like, hey, should I call a timeout because I need this guy right
Can
away.
I get him back in 2 plays?
And then I'm going to run him.
And then the thing that I found to be such a disconnect is the second he came back into the game,
ran him.
now you're running him like there's nobody's business.
I got to tell you, too, the one, like the touching I don't like is when someone pats me on the head.
On top of the head?
Like he patted him on the head. I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
You know what would drive me insane? Now, I'll never have to deal with this. If I was a pregnant woman and somebody just walked up and rubbed my belly.
I love rubbing the belly. I rub Cassie's sister's belly all the time.
That is awful.
I love it.
She obviously is okay with it.
Yeah, of course.
Would you ever? I've seen people walk up and pat a stranger's belly.
No. Some random guy walks up and starts rubbing Cassie's belly. No.
I mean, for you to rub your wife's belly or your sister-in-law's belly.
I did more than rub the belly. I was rubbing everything.
Oh, really?
Up until the day.
Really?
Yeah. Day of.
But that's your wife. I think that goes without saying.
Wife's a princess.
Rub the belly.
I wish someone would rub me and say, good job.
Why? Why do we have...
Why?
Ray, why?
What? It's a simple ask.
You want me to rub your belly?
Yeah, I ask a good question. You should come rub me a little bit.
That's what you want?
Yeah.
So next time you ask a really good question, I get up and I massage your shoulders.
Yeah, pat me.
But then, God forbid, I have to take over the interview at some point. Now I'm up and I'm gone.
Or I'll rub you.
That'd be fine.
We rub each other. Yeah, it'd be nice.
It would be nice if we had like a masseur in here.
Are we airing grievances right now?
Yeah. What did I do?
No, you did nothing.
All right.
This is something that drives me crazy. I wish we had the roast on Fridays. At what point, as a defensive player, do you realize the quarterback can no longer throw the football anymore? Like Baker Mayfield was past the line of scrimmage by like 5 yards and is still
and they fall for the pump fake?
He's still pump faking.
That drives me crazy.
Just hit him.
Yeah.
You know he's past the line of scrimmage.
Drives me insane. And I got one for you. I'll see your complaint. I respect your complaint, and I'll raise you a complaint.
Okay.
When a ball is thrown forward, why does everyone deem it necessary to dive on the ball as if it's live and it's a fumble? That drives me insane.
I will take yours, and I will now trump yours.
I want to hear it.
I think that's I think that's coached. Like if the ball's on the ground, get the ball.
Just to make sure because there's a
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If it's clearly a forward pass,
they're just telling you like if for whatever reason it's not, and they review it, you have to have a
Don't
clear.
take a chance.
Don't take a chance. Don't mess
get the
with
ball.
Okay.
So yours is good.
Okay.
I think mine is better, and I think you'll agree with me. When they punt the ball, and these jackwagons decide they need to dive or slide onto the ball and slide into the freaking end zone.
It drives me insane.
Just grab it and stand there.
Insane.
Why are you sliding?
Don't do anything. How many times have you seen the ball stop dead and one of these idiots comes sliding in and his foot hits the chalk in the end zone?
I just saw it. What's wrong with
when did I saw that too?
Did they coach that? It's probably the same game.
It's and the guy's foot hits the chalk of the end zone and then comes out to the 20. They make such a meal out of that for no reason.
Just you could walk at that point.
This is the stuff that John doesn't get.
Just touch it.
John doesn't understand this kind of.
Well, he doesn't see that because that's not on the red zone.
Intricacies of the NFL.
He doesn't understand because he doesn't
He's
see
more
it.
like first and goal at the 3.
Yeah.
That's John.
That's John.
Right?
But that's how much we love football compared to John.
I love football.
And I love how his text messages. Like they're so passive aggressive, his text messages. I can't even take it. Oh, totally missed that one, didn't you guys? I don't know, John. We've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're talking about 50 other things, John.
We got a lot going on.
Dare you?
He doesn't have respect.
No, he has no
show.
respect for us.
We're not his show.
No, clearly.
That's obvious.
The way I think he's made it clear how he views you with that last thing he sent.
Well, who
sent another thing?
The very last thing he sent.
About his algorithm?
No.
No, just now.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I'm his puppet.
Yeah.
That's what he sent me. That's what we are
That's
here.
it.
Well, who do you believe his
Puppets.
show is now?
His show?
Well, time spent is definitely Carlin and Bart. I mean, no one spends more time doing pre-show meetings than them.
Right. He gives them the most time.
Yeah.
But maybe that's because they need the most time.
Yeah.
Also, he couldn't get involved with our show before it because that would be the middle of the night.
Right.
So he's not going to do that. I think probably DHR is the show. Would be my
Probably
would be
the
my
afternoon
guess.
show.
Yeah.
I think
he loves those guys.
Sad, really.
Well, whatever. It is what it is.
The amount of times we've taken him out for breakfast, chocolate chip pancakes with 15 syrups and chocolate milk, like a little baby.
That's right. But that's what it is. That's fine.
And he can only eat half of them, and he's going to take the rest home. Just God forbid.
Who
A grown
gets
man.
who gets a second breakfast and then brings it home?
Well, who gets a full stack of pancakes and only eats like a little half of it, and then's like, I'll just finish the rest later.
Well, you know you're in trouble when you go out with an adult and he's like, I'll have chocolate chip pancakes and a big, tall glass of chocolate milk.
If they had Mickey Mouse pancakes, I guarantee you ordered them.
I'm sure.
I don't even think that's a
If they could make them in like the Mickey Mouse ear shape, he'd be like, yeah, I want that.
Right.
That's the one I want.
100%.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready to do Stump Rothenberg?
The lines are full. Let's go.
Now they are. Raymond?
He's confident.
If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pitbull on my ass.
He's well-informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this
Oh, God almighty. Now I dropped my phone.
is Stump Rothenberg.
Your boy Channon is a piece of work, Ray. Sent an email.
What'd he do?
Because linemen are busy blocking you, dope. They don't know if it's a pass or not. See ball, get ball, you casual. That's not what I was talking about, you jackwagon. How many times have you seen running backs? How many times have you seen running backs that drop the ball 5 yards downfield that jump on it not knowing what they're supposed to do?
Well, I just think you don't
all
want
the
to take
time.
it. I think you're coached not to take a chance. Just that you see the ball jump on it.
That is a coach talking.
Channon,
He's not coaching right now, but he's
wants to pretend he's very smart, but clearly there's something lacking there. Because I didn't pigeonhole this to offensive linemen. I've seen receivers drop a screen pass 4 yards downfield and jump on it as if it's a fumble.
For someone that watches as much football as you, for him to call you a casual,
It's the best thing ever.
I'm not sure how many things are more disrespectful.
That's highly disrespectful.
I think it's the most disrespectful.
I think he made his feelings clear.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, Ray prays to this guy as if he's
Loves
like
him.
Allah. He's
It's who?
Allah.
Allah. That's what you do. You pray to him. It's disgusting. I mean, the only reason you have any infinity for this clown is because he's a Cowboys fan.
He's one of the smartest football minds I know.
Stop it.
One
Not
of
like
the
this.
absolute
Not like
smartest
this
football minds I
Not
know.
like this casual.
Stop it. It's one of the smartest football
Casual.
minds you've ever seen.
I mean, that is the kind
Casual
of thing.
Dave.
Even at like the high school level, if by chance that ball went backwards and you don't jump on it, you better jump off the sideline to get that ball. I mean, that's maybe he has a point. Maybe he has a point.
Again, like
You guys are all idiots. Just keep doing it. Even the officials, they run in like waving incomplete. Like, what are you guys doing? Why are you jumping on this? It was 7 yards downfield.
Well, if it's 7 yards downfield, then yes.
Well, you haven't seen that?
I think maybe there's a question sometimes if
Maybe you're watching the casual broadcast.
You make it sound like that happens every play. Like that don't happen once in a while.
It happens all the time.
Are you watching the game on Nickelodeon?
It happens. I love the slime.
It's got the
It happens
he's got the
all,
SpongeBob characters with
all the time.
He's watching Pop Warner. He doesn't even realize it's not the NFL.
I'll watch anything. I love all football. I'll watch a CFL, UFL, WFL.
This team looks tiny.
Yeah, these aren't even full-size men. Then you learn it's RJ out there on the
There
field.
it is. There it is.
See, this is why.
That's why I didn't move away from the microphone. I was waiting.
That's
Was that wrong?
You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, it was wrong.
Oh, sorry.
Very wrong.
I could do the legal ID 30 seconds in advance, right?
That's
Ray?
okay. Yes.
You sure?
It's what
Your
the
windows
it's what the casuals do.
5 minutes on either side.
That's what the casual radio.
You think I'm a casual? Is that what you're saying?
I don't. What a brilliant football mind.
He's a brilliant football mind.
That's what Ray
Please.
said.
Janet has followed up and said, let him know a screen pass can't happen 4 yards downfield.
Of course it can.
Super casual.
Oh, no.
All right, now he's just trying to get involved with the show. That's fine.
no.
I won't call him an idiot, but he's wearing that hat right now.
Super casual Dave.
Okay, that's me.
SCD.
Super casual. Yeah,
SCD.
that's right. You're listening to D and R on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. If you were anything of a decent co-host / friend, you would jump him for that.
I have my own issues with Shannon. I don't need to get involved with this.
He
one.
hates you.
Yeah, I know. I don't need to get involved.
All right. The problem is he promotes hate. That's in a society where we're so desperate for people to get along right now, Shannon promotes hate.
Yeah.
And I'm not here for it.
Who are you winking to?
It was Mike Navarro.
Why you wink?
What do you mean?
You don't need to do a
What do you
wink
want me
like
to do? Say, hey, Mike, how you doing?
No, just pay attention to me.
Delicious. I can do
Every single
many things.
person that's walked through the office, you either hey, what's up? Nod,
when they
wink.
walk by, I want to give them a little bit of, hey, how you doing?
RJ, can we get some kind of
What do you want,
shade?
a cloth over that?
Yeah, please. I need you
Some
focused.
blinds?
I need you focused.
We are the animals in the zoo. When they walk by and they say hi, I'm going to, hey, how you doing?
Real feces next time. Right the glass.
There's nothing I can do. I can't get unless I wave. And if I wave, it's the same thing.
Throw feces, bend over, do what the baboons do.
You want energy?
I'll
open my butt cheeks and give you energy
I'm not
today.
even joking. There was a zoo.
Oh, my God.
I think the zoo was in Milwaukee where the gorilla would purposely go up to the top of its enclosure and would just start firing poop at everybody.
Yeah, I believe that.
Like just handfuls. Like kind of like you with the water, kind of like you with the water bottle. Like just grenades. And people would just sit there and watch it.
He would just throw it at the people?
Yeah, we just heave it at the people.
Who's the cat now?
I mean, listen, you're going to come watch me? I'll show you.
I'll give you a show. You want a show? I'll give you a show.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
Let's go to Andy in Merrick. Andy, you, my friend, are on Stump Rothenberg. Lead us off.
Good morning, guys. The setup for today's question is, back in 2020, the Buccaneers, the Rays, the Lightning, they all went to their championship series. Can you tell me the only city to sport finals appearances for all four major sports in the same season?
In the same year?
In the same calendar
season.
year, or
That's correct.
would it go off of 2 years? Would it go over?
Considered the same season, championship game appearances.
How about 1980 Philadelphia?
How about you got it?
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Andy, I mean, he's making light work of your questions lately.
That's a good question, though. Because Sixers went to the NBA Finals, lost. Eagles beat... You know, the Eagles being in the NFC Championship game that year, Raymond.
Cowboys.
Yeah. With Wilbert Montgomery as the running back, and then they lost to the Raiders, and Kenny King and Rod Martin had 3 interceptions.
Now you're just showing off.
That's right. And then Flyers lost 2.
Islanders.
There you go.
Yep.
And
that was Bobby Knight, right? That game?
Bobby Nystrom.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, Bobby Knight, did you say?
That's what his friends call him.
Right. And then I thought you said Bobby Knight.
He's a specimen, Bobby Knight.
Still?
Oh, specimen.
And then what's the other team in? Oh, and then the Phillies. That was their first World Series win in like a million years. So there you go. All right, that's nice. Good. That's a good question, though.
Solid. I feel like the Islanders were beating him down a little bit.
Well, can you blame him for that?
No, I can't.
I mean, the Islanders are. It's tough, but it's still early though.
Yeah.
It's only 3.
Well, the
games
problem is
in.
when you don't really have high hopes and you get off to a slow start.
Right. Then you become despondent, right? And why are you going to want to go to games and watch games and get involved when you expected bad things? Like RJ. I mean, the Sabres have been bad.
That's a great example.
It's a great example.
Yeah.
The Jets, good example. They didn't have high hopes.
It's like if you don't have high hopes and the team is even worse than you anticipate in the first infancy stages of the season, you're going to jump ship quickly. It's terrible. John in Manhattan. John, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I have a football question. Here's the question.
Okay.
There are 32 running backs in NFL history with 10,000 rushing yards or more.
Uh-huh.
Who is the only one with more rushing yards in his 30s than in his 20s?
Oh. You're not even listening. You're not even paying any
No,
attention.
I'm having a conversation with Ray. This is not my segment.
I understand. But
What was the question?
It doesn't matter now. Now you're not involved. All right. So running back more. So he has over 10,000 career rushing yards, right?
Correct.
And he's the only one to have more rushing yards in his 30s than his 20s.
That's right.
John Riggins was really good late in his career. Ray looks like he knows stuff.
I don't know this. What do you think of Frank Gore?
Frank Gore played forever. Emmett played forever, but Emmett clearly had more in his 20s than his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
I like Frank Gore as the answer because he played till he was 38 years old.
Frank Gore retired and
and
2 years later his kid was playing like late college football.
So Emmett has. I mean, it's not Emmett. Emmett played too long, but he wasn't the same running back. He doesn't have more in his 30s than his 20s.
No, he couldn't.
Walter Payton, I don't think was.
Emmett Smith was putting up.
Clearly, it's not Barry Sanders, right?
No,
because he was done at like 31 years old. Well, got to be a running back that
Curtis Martin played a long time, but
he did. Gore's the one that jumps off the page to me. You know, another one? How about Bettis? Because remember, Bettis early on in his career was not good. Got traded.
He was in L.A.
and played for a long time, and got better when he was on the Steelers.
So the answer is more yards in his 30s.
More yards in his 30s than his 20s. So you have to think of what running backs went the longest, right? And then got better as their career went on. But I think Gore played till he was like 38. I like Gore too.
I like Gore. Trying to think of who else would apply.
I think Bettis is an interesting one as well. Those are the two that jump off the page.
I like Gore.
You like
Gore? If I
Gore?
were to pick, I'd go Gore.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no one else I can really think of.
I like Frank Gore. I'm going with Frank Gore.
I'm sticking you up.
I don't think Riggins is crazy either. All right.
It was excellent in Friday Night Lights, too.
I love that. I love that show and movie.
It's a great show.
You like the show better or the movie better?
Whew, I got more of the show, so probably I like both, but I love the show.
All right, John, let me ask you this. Is a Riggins, Gore, and who was the other one we had?
Curtis Martin.
Jerome Bettis.
Bettis.
Is it either of those three?
Yes, you have correctly narrowed it down to 3.
Frank Gore, final answer.
It is not Frank Gore.
It better not
Gore
be.
was really good in his 20s, too.
It's going to be.
The answer is John Riggins.
You know what? It's your guy's fault. That was the first name that I thought of, and now I take the L.
You didn't have to take our.
I didn't have to, but he kept saying, "No, it's Gore. It's Gore." I'm telling you, it's Gore. And now look what happened. Now look what he did.
Well, like a lot of the time when Raymond has that kind of conviction, he draws me in.
I understand why he did, but he's like, no, it's Gore. Right? You were sitting there saying it. No, it's Gore. It's Gore.
I was saying it to myself, really, but yeah.
All right, you know what? It's my own fault. I thought Riggins, that was that. When you have this, like, muscles, if Raymond walked over and said, listen, you got to change the way you're doing curls, you'd be like, no, look at me. I have these muscles, which are gorgeous. I have a brain power, which is different than what Raymond is working with, and Shannon as well. In fact, Shannon and Ray could combine to have one brain, and I'd still be smarter than both of you.
Why are you bringing me into this? Why are you bringing Shannon?
Because he's a bad guy. Call me a casual football fan.
Boy, hit dog will holler.
I should have got that right. I feel embarrassed right now. Well,
Frank Gore had 6,000 yards rushing in his 30s.
Who did?
Frank Gore had 6,000 yards rushing in his 30s.
Well, I guess Riggins had more.
Riggins had 4,500.
So he's wrong.
Well, no, the question is more
Riggins
in your
probably didn't have that much in his 20s.
More in your 30s than your 20s. Not who had the most in their 30s.
Well, whatever. We got it wrong. Mike in the Bronx. Mike, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Mike.
Since we got the World Series coming up, I got a World Series themed question for you.
Oh, nice.
Of the top 10 teams in wins in Major League Baseball since the year 2000, only one has not won a World Series during.
Oh, I can't hear the whole question.
I didn't hear the whole question.
Mike, give it again.
Sure. Of the top 10 teams in Major League Baseball in wins since 2000,
right?
Only one of them has not won a World Series during that time. Which team?
So, wins since 2000, but this team... So, over the last 25 years, which team that has top 10 most wins has not won the World Series?
Right, exactly.
Well, you'd think Mariners, right? I mean, won the World Series. Well, it's not Yankees. That we know.
Right. The Yankees have the most wins, and, of course, they've won a World Series.
And this is since 2000?
Yeah. The Dodgers have to be up there. The Red Sox have to be up there. The Braves, obviously.
What about the Padres?
What about the Guardians?
It's a good one, too.
Padres good, too. Anybody else? Giants have won. Giants are probably up there. They've won. Mets, they haven't been up there, right? Like, they don't have a top.
We need to focus on trying to make the playoffs in back-to-back seasons. Let's get into the habit of doing that first.
How about the A's?
Since 2000?
A's were good for a long time. I know they were also bad though. Angels, they were good for an extended period of time. 2000, a long time though. I'm gonna go Guardians. I'm gonna say final answer. Mike?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna say Guardians. Final answer.
That's it. You got
Oh, there we go. Yes. See, that's what happens when I take matters into my own hands.
Listen, go with your initial instinct.
That's what I have to do. Go with my initial.
Trust yourself. I mean, this is your segment.
That's right. 1-800-919-3776. You want a 4-part NFL question or just a garden variety NFL question?
Garden variety.
Our garden variety is Jason in Westchester. Good morning, Jason. You're on Stump Rothenberg.
Dave, stick with your instincts, and you'd be 3-0 right now going into this question.
I know.
So you know.
Yep.
And another little caveat: I am 1-0 against you, so I'm undefeated. So here we go.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hence the 1-0.
So
Yep.
Dylan Gabriel. Yep, Dylan Gabriel. He's the 41st quarterback since 1999 to start for the Cleveland Browns. Since 1999, who was the only Browns quarterback to start 10-plus games and have a winning record?
I think it could be Kelly Holcomb. Didn't he lead them to the postseason? That's what it was. I thought it was 10-plus games and have a winning record. Yeah. Ray, wasn't Kelly Holcomb? Didn't he lead them to the postseason?
Did he play enough games leading them to the postseason? I remember him getting a lot of run, but
I thought he did.
Well, they played Pittsburgh in the wild card game, right?
And they lost. I think it was 0-2 maybe?
It was 0-1 or 0-2.
I think it was 0-2. It might have been the 0-1 season that bled into 0-2. Maybe it's not. That feels like the one that jumps off the page, but
By the way, in the newest mock that I just saw, that RJ sent us, Brown's taking another quarterback.
You see how many quarterbacks are on the payroll?
Yeah.
So this quarterback started 10 or more games and led them to the postseason.
That is incorrect.
No, winning record.
This quarterback started 10 or more games and had a winning record.
Winning record. But started 10 or more games in that one season, not in a career for the Browns.
Oh, just in
that
general.
is also incorrect.
Just in general.
So I'm going to say Kelly Holcomb.
Is that your final answer?
Now I don't know. So just had a winning record starting more than 10 games for the Browns since 99.
Correct.
Brandon Whedon wasn't above 500.
See, most people guess Derek Anderson, but that is also incorrect.
No, I wouldn't.
He
have
did win
thought
10 or
that.
more games in a season.
Derek
and
Anderson.
went to the Pro Bowl.
Not Manziel.
Did not have an overall winning record with the Browns.
Mayfield didn't have a winning record.
Mayfield was 30-31 with the Browns.
Close.
They probably regret that decision.
It's very hard, but it's a great question because a lot of people just they
Flacco?
they don't get it.
But Flacco lost this year, so that probably put him below 500. Good question. What was Charlie?
Hey, you got a 1 out of 40 chance of getting it.
That's
so
great.
I mean, it's not impossible.
Charlie Fry from Akron. But I don't think he was above 500 or got to 10 wins. Since 99, you said, right?
Correct.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Kelly Holcomb, but I don't feel like that's gonna be right.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Brian Hoyer.
All right. That's a tough question.
Oh, it's a very, very tough question.
I actually respect you for not knowing it.
So if I had gotten it, you would have been disappointed in me?
That place.
Can I be a bad guy now?
Yeah.
Like a real bad guy?
Are you going to choose now to be a bad guy?
You already went after me with Shannon.
No.
You and your gang.
I think I'm going to go after you again and your guy. Because I just researched it. Rushing yards after age 30. Frank Gore had 7,161 yards after age 30. John Riggins had 5,683.
Well, how are you going
That's
after
not
me?
the question, though. The
Most
question
rushing
was
yards after
more rushing
more
yards
in their
after
30s
30 than in their 20s.
All right, then I am a bad guy. All right.
All right. So
You're a tired guy.
you just stopped the show
Yep.
to give incorrect information.
This is
that
almost
accurate?
like, but it's like Bumbaka when he went with James Charles.
Very annoyed.
Hang on, I got it.
I got it.
Yeah. James Charles. Let's go to here's the four-parter NFL.
Okay.
Joe in Elizabeth. Joe, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
In the Super Bowl era, what four teams have never had the luxury of making it to the Super Bowl?
Jaguars.
Uh-huh.
Browns. Lions. Well, I mean, I just have to go through the teams. I'll go through the divisions.
Missing an obvious one.
Well,
here's your chance to be a good guy.
No. I don't want it. I can get this on my own. Houston Texans.
Ooh. Your sports knowledge is unparalleled, Dave.
I appreciate that. I don't think that's a really brutal
Take the
question.
compliment. Just
okay.
take it.
Thank you. Yes,
That's
I'm a
it.
genius.
Take it.
You want me to lean right into it?
Lean right into
I'm
it.
highly bright. All right, let's go to Kyle in Bay Ridge. Kyle, you, my friend, are next up on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys. First time, long time.
I appreciate that.
All right, so there are three movies that have won the Big Five Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Screenplay. Can you give me the most recent?
I think we just had this question.
No, I don't know that we have. I believe it's Silence of the Lambs, and I believe One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is another one, and maybe a 1934. It happened one night, I believe, would be the
Wow.
third.
All three.
Thank
very,
you.
very well done.
1991, 1975, 1934.
You would think that someone with this kind of knowledge of cinema would have some sort of top 20 list of movies.
You know what it is?
You're lazy.
No. It's too hard of a chore. It's like a Sophie's Choice. How can I go choose my top 20 when there's so many beautiful movies to choose
It's
from?
not lost on me that you said he's lazy, and he immediately followed up with it's too much of a chore.
Right, it's too much. It's
No, it's too
a true
it's too
cinephile.
difficult. How do you
A
choose?
true cinephile would already have his top 10 or his top 20 in place. John has his it's on his phone. It's in his notes.
You know what I'm going to do?
That's a cinephile.
You know what I'm going to do? I might weep while we do our meeting. I'm gonna multitask.
No. We're not doing that.
I'm
do it on your own time.
I'm putting my list together.
Instead of watching 15 episodes of The Office.
I'm so close now.
I know you're so close. Give me a list.
Guess how many episodes of The Office?
Or an A-list
So what I'm going to
celebrity.
need from you also, by the way, I'm 11 episodes away from being done with The Office. And because I do respect you, my next show is going to be what?
How committed are we getting?
You know me. I'm always committed to my shows.
Let me think about that.
I watched one part of the Charlie Sheen documentary. I got to finish that.
Saquon Doc, watch that.
I don't want to watch that.
Why?
Because I don't want to. Give me like really.
Your dog's named Barkley.
Like Dexter. Give me like a great all-time show. Like, do I go to Better Call Saul? I've never seen that.
I wouldn't go out with the next one.
All right, so what do I want to do? You got to think about it.
I'll think about it.
You can take some days.
No, I won't need days.
Okay,
I'll
but
need a couple
tomorrow,
minutes.
Friday, whatever.
No, by the end of the day.
Okay, all right. Now we have a guy that's on the line that has a very tough NHL question. If he's going to ask this, I'm going to need your help and your involvement.
All right.
Because that is
I'm in the midst of texting with Tom Bauer, so.
That is not the strength of my game here. Let's go to Pat in Pennsylvania. Pat, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey, how are we doing? So we're talking active players with Game 7 victories in the NHL. Brad Marchand tied his 8th last year. Who did he tie?
And it's got to be an active player.
Active player.
So most Game 7 wins for an active player.
Most Game 7 wins, yeah.
It was
You know
Justin Williams.
Oh, that's good.
Missed the Game 7.
Justin Williams?
No.
Oh,
it wasn't Justin Williams. He was Mr. Game 7.
He's not active.
Oh, he said. Oh, sorry, active.
Yeah. See, if you were so concerned about your
I think it's Justin Williams, though, right?
I don't think it's Justin Williams.
I'm
all
talking
time.
active. Yeah.
I think that Justin Williams may be the most all time.
Could be.
See, he doesn't even know. Ray, check that.
That doesn't matter if he
Most
knows
Game
that.
7 wins.
That's not his question.
Yeah, that wasn't the question.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't, but I just wanted to see if it's right.
Brad Richards had a lot.
He's not active.
I understand. But apparently that doesn't matter to you.
Most active Game 7 wins.
This is on you, buddy.
You have any inkling?
I mean, what teams are consistently good and winning Game 7s? Florida?
There's a local flair to it.
Local flair. The Ranger? Gotta be. It can't be an Islander, right? Like, not even being a jerk. It can't be.
It doesn't mean they're still with them.
Doesn't mean they're still with them.
Is Ryan McDonough still playing?
Yeah, McDonough's still playing in Tampa. That's not a bad one. It's not a bad one at all. Corey Perry's a good one, but he's not. I mean, how would that be? It doesn't really have any local flair to it, Corey Perry.
I mean, Tampa's Game 7s consistently when it was the Rangers. Now, are you considering Carl Hagelin to have really been a Ranger or no, Pat?
I would think so.
It's
Yeah?
not the answer.
It's not Carl Hagelin.
That's not the answer.
All right. I don't want to take it from you. I'm going to go McDonough, unless you stand in the way and say it's someone else.
Yep, former Ranger captain Ryan McDonough.
There we
Good for
go.
you.
Look at that.
That's nice. Ray, who's got the most Game 7 wins? He's no
It's
idea.
probably. Hang on.
He's going to look it up. You want to do one more?
Yeah,
Let's do
please.
one more. Let's
Well, you're
go
on a roll now.
Corey in Greenwich. Corey, you're on Stump Rothenberg. What's up, buddy?
Hi, guys. I asked this question before with another sports radio guys.
They also do Stump Rothenberg?
No, I do. I usually do college trivia with them, and that's what they call it because they known me for quite a while. And Levac and Gaz on Fox Sports Radio.
Okay. I hear the cows. Great.
There are 6 starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now, and they played at least one game for this college. Name that college.
Oh my goodness. I mean, who does Ohio State have? So they're currently active quarterbacks?
Yes, they're starting right now in the NFL.
Starting NFL quarterbacks. I don't know why we're playing that.
I have a thought.
Is it starting? They're the starters on their team.
Yes.
Let me do this in my head.
So I mean, go through LSU.
I have like a jumps to mind.
Give me what jumps to mind.
Oklahoma.
So we got Baker. Caleb Williams.
I'm gonna leave the cows up. Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Kyler
Murray.
That's 4. That's 4 or 5.
That's 4.
Who else are we forgetting?
That's 4.
Rattler.
What about
Rattler.
US?
Spencer Rattler's 5. It's got to be.
What about USC though?
So they'd also have Caleb Williams, but I don't think they have.
They'd have Caleb Williams.
Dart.
They'd have Dart.
Oh right.
They'd have Sam Darnold.
That's 3.
Who else you got?
They had.
I mean, go through the quarterbacks.
I'm trying to think of who the 6.
Cowboys. No. You got LSU. You got Jackson Dart as 1.
Cows are not stopping.
The cows are funny. All right, I'm gonna write this down. All right, so it has to be either Oklahoma and we got the 5 or USC, right? All right, so Oklahoma, we're gonna go Jalen Hurts, Goff is Cal, Caleb is
Oklahoma both.
Right? So Caleb makes it 2-1. Baker makes it. Yeah, stay in the north though. So
okay.
So Lions, Bears, Packers
Jordan Love,
Packers no.
And
Vikings no.
Vikings, Wentz is no, and then McCarthy's also no. All right, so now we'll go to the south. Carolina's Alabama. Could Alabama sneak in here, or do we not need to include them?
I don't think we're including Alabama.
All right, so Baker is 3.
Spencer Rattler
is 4. And then
Penix is Washington, so no.
Right, and Penix was not always at Washington.
We're trying to get to 6.
Trying to get to 6.
Yeah.
We had 5 for Oklahoma.
Penix was not always at Washington, but I think he was at Indiana before Washington, so that won't count. The West, Kyler Murray makes 5.
Okay, Kyler's the one. So,
Purdy, no. Mac Jones
Stafford,
is 2 to Alabama.
Stafford, no.
Stafford is Georgia. And Seattle is USC, so that's
USC.
2 for USC. All right, let's do the The AFC. So you got Josh Allen, no.
Mm-hmm.
Tua is another Alabama, by the way. It's 3 Alabama.
Okay, that's 3 Alabamas.
All right.
North Carolina for May. So
Yeah,
Ohio
State for Fields.
Right, so that's a no. And then do we get all the teams in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're done with that. The North, Lamar's Louisville.
Cal for Rogers.
LSU
for Burrow.
And Ohio State.
And another
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State.
Did he play a game for Ohio State, though?
Well,
Who?
you can put it, but he never played the game for Ohio State.
For Burrow?
Burrow.
No. All right, so now we have the
And then
South.
Cincinnati, who...
Yeah, Gabriel, Oklahoma.
Gabriel's Oklahoma. All right, there you go. Final answer, Gabriel, and he will finalize Oklahoma.
You are correct.
There we go. That's a good question.
Solid.
That's a fun question because you hear how the thought process works through. That's a good question.
The transfers muddle everything up, too.
Well, when you get the same guy that's played at both of the schools you're trying to figure out, makes it a little interesting as well. That was good. That was well done. I appreciate that. All right, so RJ?
That was a nice collaborative effort. Good job, guys.
I enjoyed it greatly.
Alrighty. Going with the common theme of opponents for the Jets and Giants this week.
Okay.
Hunter Renfrow.
Clemson.
Nice.
Did he catch a winning touchdown in the national championship
Sure
game?
did.
Yeah.
From Deshaun Watson. Bo Nix.
Oregon.
But not only. Wasn't he also at Auburn?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, he's like 28.
Yeah.
So he'll get 2 for that.
Okay.
Nice. Or was that Trevor Lawrence? Who threw that ball? Now I'm doubting myself.
I think it was Watson.
I think it was Watson. Yeah.
Andy Dalton.
Go ahead. You see if you can get it.
Oh, I know this.
TCU.
Why would you do that?
What?
Because he's a jerk. That's
What do you
fine.
mean? If you don't know it right away, you're not going to know it.
Horned frog.
He's a horned frog.
He's a horned frog.
Evan Ingram.
I don't know. He's a horned frog.
Evan Ingram.
Take it.
First, Ole Miss.
Nice. And finally, Chuba Hubbard.
This is your guy.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's on your fantasy team, isn't he?
He is. We just traded him.
That's a wild trade you went
That
with.
was a wild trade.
Yeah, I wanted to shake things up, and I
Clearly.
get Garrett Wilson, and then he gets hurt like a baby.
I don't know if he's a baby.
Well, I mean, now he's hurt.
He's got like knee ligament damage.
I know, like a baby. Although a baby probably wouldn't have that because babies' knees are very flexible.
Probably not.
And probably a baby couldn't catch the ball downfield, I would think also.
Maybe the baby gets a better throw.
I'm sure.
More accurate.
Another baby throws the ball better. All right, let's take a break. Come back. Get to some more football. Then we got to get to this Pete Alonso conversation. I think is interesting as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. On this Stump Rothenberg Wednesday, let's see what's going on. Well, you're stumped here over on 84 eastbound, bumper-to-bumper traffic getting out toward exit 34 in Newburgh. It's an accident. One lane blocked. A really tough ride getting through that spot. We're seeing delays on 684 south exit 6 in Katona with a collision. Garden State Parkway north at 109. Accident in the right lane up through Middletown. Traffic sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
There's nothing the voice in our head obsesses over like our health. But with over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help answer the questions like, why am I so tired all the time? How can I get better sleep? My friend was telling me about magnesium gummies she takes. How do I even know if my heart is work stress affected? It's time to up my cardio. If my mom has something, how would I find out? It's time to get some blood work done. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Long Island is brewing some spooky fun at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. We're celebrating this October for our $50,000 Witchy Wednesdays drawing. Be here on Wednesday, October 1st, 15th, and 29th from 3 to 7 p.m. when 2 winners will be drawn every hour to pick a witch's hat and win up to $5,000 cash. Club members can conjure up to 5 times entry multipliers. Fly over to where Long Island wins at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Did you know women account for 2/3 of all Americans living with Alzheimer's and 2/3 of all Alzheimer's family caregivers? Join the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at its Women Empowerment Forum on November 5th in Amityville to learn practical ways women can reduce their risk for Alzheimer's and enhance quality of life for themselves and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's. For more information or to register, visit alzfdn.org or call 866-232-8484.
Diana Florence knows how to keep our communities safe. In 25 years as Manhattan Assistant DA, Diana successfully prosecuted street crime, corruption, and fraud, using smart solutions to increase safety in our neighborhoods. Now, a radical agenda has put us all at risk. On November 4th, vote for the independent Democrat that will protect us, not criminals. Elect Diana Florence, Manhattan District Attorney. Paid for by the Coalition to Restore New York, not expressly authorized or requested by any candidate or by any candidate's political committee or any of its agents.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-30 2.5S all-wheel drive for $159 for 33 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN SM841631, MSRP $26,980, 0 security deposit, and 1031.25.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy shots are bringing the flavor and energy. One of my personal favorites, strawberry banana. It's giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for everyone. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce cup of coffee, but with 0 sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in-store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Brian Costello, you know Brian Costello. He covers the Jets. I don't know.
got yelled at, Brian Costello.
What happened?
Well, he was the one that asked the question, didn't he?
Oh, he asked the question. I thought you said you got yelled at.
No, I didn't. Why would I? You just got yelled at. I didn't get yelled at.
I don't think I got yelled at. I got scolded.
Same thing.
But I don't think the scolding I just received was unfounded. I think that's fair.
Yeah. I think
in
the moment, I didn't
think of it in the moment.
But
I didn't mean like that.
Of course
in the moment.
not.
No, but I think that's fair for him to bring that to my attention.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's crazy. So Brian Costello, I believe, was over in London, but they didn't send a lot of reporters over to that game. Like Rich Cimini was not there.
I mean, would you want to go?
Well, not about wanting to go. It's about if you cover the team day in and day out.
Yeah, you cover the team
probably
day in.
should be there.
Well, I mean, do you have to really though? Like, what are you actually getting after the game anyway?
Probably
much.
not a lot. Probably not a lot. Anyhow, Brian Costello was on the K Show and was asked by Michael, could Aaron Glenn be one and done? Here's the answer.
I think it'd have to be like a 0-17, 1-16 situation, which isn't off the table right now, obviously. They haven't won a game, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's getting a lot of money, Michael. So I think there's a financial component of this, of Woody Johnson eating 4 years of a contract and also all the staff and all that money. So I think that, you can't just dismiss that. But, yeah, you're right. I mean, because I remember this with Gase. There were people who wanted Gase fired in that first season. I thought it was crazy then to say even after 1 year, because at that time it was very, very rare for a guy to get fired after 1 year. Now, though, you look around and Urban Meyer got fired after 1 year. Frank Reich got fired in the middle of 1 year. Nathaniel Hackett got fired. This is happening now with more frequency. Gerard Mayo last year. You're right. The things have changed a little bit. I still think it's highly, highly, highly unlikely. I think it would have to be a real disaster of a season in terms of, one win or no wins for that to happen.
Can you imagine going 0-17? You'd have to fire him. At 0-17, which they will not do.
I don't
nobody
think they're going
does
to fire
that.
him either, though. But even if they went 0-17, I don't know if they're going to fire him.
I think you'd have to.
I would probably agree with you, but, I mean, do you want to be lumped into the same... I mean, listen to the names and the organizations that he's talking about.
Right.
Like, Frank Reich didn't want to draft Bryce Young. They made him draft Bryce Young.
Right.
That was
then
a disaster.
And then he paid the price for it.
He paid the price for it. Urban Meyer was kicking... I mean, he was assaulting kickers on the field. That was
Urban
a
Meyer
disaster.
he was awful.
Awful. That was a disaster.
You think he ever gets back into coaching? What do you think about him for Penn State?
No, I think Penn State's going to try to get Cignetti.
That's what they should.
And then, I mean, Matt Rule was...
if I'm
all
a Penn State
about
fan
Penn State.
and they go after Matt
Well,
Rule...
but he's got look at the relationships.
I understand. Does Matt Rule... I mean,
No.
what has Matt Rule done that you say, I need that guy?
No, I don't think that would be the name that I wanted. But, I mean, when you listen to him talk about it and you start connecting the dots with the
Cignetti
relationships and
to
everything,
me, Cignetti makes
would be
no
the home
sense.
run.
He made James Madison into a power. He's made Indiana, who no one was ever able to make into a power. He's getting it done. He's the guy.
Right, but, I mean, I think there's something nice, too, about being in a school where, I mean, look what he just did for them. I mean, he just beat Penn State. Now, all of a sudden, he's going to leave that when they're paying him. I think they're paying him similar to what James Franklin was getting paid, and now all of a sudden have all the expectations.
And it's
of
Penn
this
State.
job.
Like, that's big boy stuff.
Well, it's big boy stuff, and it's big boy expectations, as opposed to kind of just building it the way you want, having all the control at Indiana.
What do you think right now? Well, we can throw it about, and I can give you a couple of schools. What do you think is the most attractive college football job in the country? Because money has to factor in, and that will probably take some
Ohio
of the SEC.
State.
Ohio State?
I think Ohio State's Oregon with all that money.
Michigan? USC?
Penn State's right there, though. The amount of money that they're dumping into that program.
Yeah. Miami?
I don't feel like Big Ten's got the most money now.
They do.
I feel like that
Well,
would
they do.
I would probably want to stay Big Ten.
Okay. So Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State.
Who did they say had the most money? Ohio State now
You know who
has
has
the most?
a ton of money? Texas has a ton of money.
All those Texas schools do.
A ton.
Yeah, Austin, Texas is nice too, man. Yeah, Texas is solid.
That's a great city.
Penn State's the job now, though.
But that's the job open now.
Right.
I'm just saying, but Penn State, if everything were open, Penn State is not far from the top.
Well, here's the other thing with Penn State is the expectations are through the roof. But James Franklin did not win any big games.
None.
So, I mean, you take that job and you win, you win a big game right away.
If you could ever lead them to a national championship, you'd be a conquering hero. Like Franklin got them places, but they never got over the hump.
No.
Did they ever have a season where you looked at it, you're like, that's way more than I thought they would do?
No. I mean, I have text messages from the group chat about James Franklin not winning big games. He just does. He doesn't win big games.
What was the numbers are staggering?
Yeah.
Isn't it like 4-21
Brutal.
against like top 5 teams or something like that?
Brutal. Yeah.
Even the game last year against Notre Dame, they should have won that game, and he found a way to blow that game.
I mean, for Cignetti, it gives you the most resources to go out and consistently compete and get the best recruits.
Yeah.
And take advantage of the transfer portal.
It's
and pay
remarkable.
people.
Do you see what like Indiana's record was, percentage of wins, like for the last 70 years? Like they're winning at 37%, and all this guy does is win over the last 3 years.
That's it.
It's unbelievable.
Well, but that's why. I mean, that's again kind of to tie this back into the whole Jets thing. Is when you have someone that has that track record, like Jim Harbaugh has that track record, it makes it so much easier for the fan base to buy into what's happened. So even if you get off to a slow start, at least you have the track record of, hey, look what he did at this program. Look what he did at this program. Like it's at some point, like he knows what he's doing, and he's going to figure it out.
But you should never really get off to a slow start at a school like Penn State.
No, but I'm not even saying this is taking it from
overall,
that, just overall
if
in
you have
general.
some skins on the wall, yes.
Right. Like, I mean,
we know he's good because he's done all these
like,
things.
look what he did at.
Unless you're Bill Belichick.
Right. Well, I mean, how interested is Bill Belichick in doing what he's doing
No,
right now? It doesn't
to
seem
be
like he's that interested.
No.
But like Cignetti did it. I mean, he did it at James Madison. Takes his players, takes them to Indiana. He's having success there. So there's no reason to believe that he won't just take, some of the players he already has. Now you infuse that into Penn State, plus all the resources, and
he's good too.
He's great.
He's really
good
really
interview
good.
too. Really good interview.
Did you ever hear the time when they're like, I don't know, asking him something? He's like, you know who I am?
Yeah, Google
You see
me.
what I've done?
Google
you
me.
Google me.
Yeah.
I'm a winner. It's all I do. I win everywhere I go.
Of course I saw it.
I love that.
He's on McAfee all the time. He's hilarious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like him?
I like him a lot. Yeah.
And he's not that old, right? What is he, like mid-50s?
No, but it would for him, it's just a lifestyle thing. Like, what does he want to do? Like, does he want to take on that challenge with those expectations? How much does he like being where he's at? I mean, now you're with the big boys. Penn State's the big boys.
That's
now
the biggest.
It's national championship.
Right. But wouldn't you want that?
It depends. I mean,
Come on. This is not a guy who
I want
hides
that.
from.
Yes, I would want that. But not everyone.
I would. All right, so let me ask you, do you think that Cignetti is the head coach of Penn State?
Well, let me ask you this. In his mind, does he believe that he's being given enough at Indiana where he can take that program and win a national championship?
I can't answer that question.
Because what for him would be more fulfilling?
But here's the thing. If you're Penn State, can you wait until mid-January, potentially, to hire a new coach?
Well, I think it's conversations you're having right now, like what we're doing. Is it worth waiting? Engaging the interest? Like if you talk to his agent, like is there some real chance that he's doing this?
If we wait until mid-January.
Like what's more for you? Like, so if you think you're great, are you better? So just the radio.
Yeah.
Okay. You've established yourself someplace. It's not the biggest market, but it's a good market.
Mm-hmm.
You can turn that show in that market into the number one show in the country, or go to a place that has more resources, higher expectations, will make it easier to get to number one. What's more fulfilling for you? Taking the smaller station and making it number one, or taking the already big station?
Well, listen, some guys, and I can't, like for me, I would want to go to the bigger market.
No, but what? I'm not even saying market though. I'm just saying don't take market out of it. I'm saying like it's an easier path to take that market and put it over the hump. Ends up being the same. Like you're fighting for the same championship,
right?
Which is more fulfilling to take the small,
more fulfilling would probably be to take the smaller, more difficult
what
school
you've already
to
built
a
in Indiana. I think that's the question he needs to ask himself. Like, are there enough resources around me right here to do what I want, which is win a national championship?
Well, I mean, are they
mean
a real? Here's the question. I know they're third. They beat Oregon. Do you really look at Indiana as a threat to win the national championship this year? Because I would say probably not.
I don't know, man. I mean, how's the quarterback play?
It's been good.
I mean, the quarterback right now.
I think they can beat any
in the newest
team.
mock draft that I just got from RJ. He's the number one pick.
We'll get into that as well from Jordan Reed. I saw that. Yep. But can they beat Oregon and Oregon? Yes. Can they beat any team? Yes. Can they beat that 4 or 5 games in a row? I don't know.
Well, but
we'll find out.
We don't know, but that's the question he needs to ask himself. Can I continually get the finances, like the resources financially, and because my program is Indiana and it's not Penn State and it's not one of these big, like the players that I need to be in the playoff every year.
I mean, he's going to have to define that on his own.
And if I think I can, does that mean more to me to do it here than at Penn State?
Or to go to a school like Penn State that's starved for winning because they haven't won in such a long time and they're fanatical about them. Is that more impressive? He'll have to determine what he wants.
Yeah, he's going to have his choice.
Yeah. Like. He's a commodity, though.
Absolutely.
Would you want him on the Jets?
Yeah. To do what?
Be the head coach.
I don't know how the whole college to pro translates.
I agree.
I mean, he has turned programs around. The only problem is I haven't seen, like I saw
Lincoln Riley on the Jets. Would that do anything for you? That would do nothing for you.
No.
You'd take him over Aaron Glenn.
Probably right now I would. I want a coach that has had
NFL success?
head coaching.
Well,
success.
how many coaches have NFL success that are available? That like Bill Belichick, but he's going to be 75.
I don't know what's going to be available. I mean, is there a chance? I don't think it'll happen. But I saw something yesterday on one of the shows. Like, is it time to move on from John Harbaugh?
Kevin Stefanski.
Like, I would take Stefanski in a minute. I would take John Harbaugh in a second. I would drive to his house and pick him up if you wanted me.
You would drive down to Maryland, pick up Jim Harbaugh.
I'd carry him
John
on my
Harbaugh,
back.
and no, you would.
I
not.
would.
You couldn't run that far.
Well, I wouldn't have to run. I would just walk, and however long it takes me, I would take me.
You could not put a grown man on your back and walk back. No. RJ, do you think he could go to Baltimore, pick up John Harbaugh, put him on his back, and walk back to New York?
May need to get here eventually. But
I get here before training
he would
camp.
Crumble.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he wouldn't crumble, but
a couple hours a day.
It would take you like a month
at least
to get it done.
I don't care how long it takes.
You can't walk hours upon hours.
I
would give out.
I think it'd be better if you just got like a private jet. You probably,
but that's not the debate.
If they told me, if the Ravens called me up and said, "Listen, the only way you're getting John Harbaugh is if you carry him from here to New York," I would do it.
You would not
right
succeed.
to MetLife.
You would not
I
succeed.
would.
No, you would not.
With no time, with no time frame.
No
of course
time frame. Well, you got to get in here by football season.
I'll get him here by.
It's got to be here by. You got to be here by OTAs.
They're 1-5. Okay?
OTAs.
I'll have him here by OTAs.
Okay.
Ready for his press conference.
So remember how we talked about Rick, donating his legs yesterday? His legs would be useless at that point. They're gone.
They'd be jelly.
Totally gone.
I may be playing a 37-hour pickleball match coming up soon. I can do it. I would train for it.
I will tell you what. Forget about playing a 37-hour pickleball match. Staying up for 37 hours is something I don't think that you should try to do.
Well, I
shouldn't try to do it.
What do you recommend?
I feel we sleep plenty. I think that's totally normal. Like it's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I think it's great. You're not going to know your name by the end of that.
It's fine. I bank a couple days of sleep, and then boom, I'm ready. 37 hours, no problem.
If you believe that.
I'm functioning right now with champion is DiPietro Rothenberg.
Happy birthday, RJ.
And right here on ESPN.
That's
and
not,
of course, on YouTube.
That's not working in your favor.
Right, but that's only on 3 hours of sleep.
That was awful.
We're talking about playing this match after
no hours
days.
of sleep.
No, multiple days
No
of sleep.
excuses.
Play like a champion. How did I finish it? Why?
Why? How many days of sleep you get beforehand is irrelevant.
No, what do you mean?
Irrelevant.
You feel great.
You can't bank sleep.
You can. Do you feel great on Monday morning usually?
No.
Better than you do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yes.
Right. So that's how I'll feel.
It's not how many times
you get knocked
hit.
down.
You got knocked down. It's you get up, and then you keep going forward.
How many hours of sleep did you get that day?
That's
real funny.
That's a pep talk we're going to give you an hour 32.
That's right. Rick, here's the thing.
I expect you guys to be there for this.
For all 37? Or
No,
can we
all
tag
37.
in?
No, we take shifts.
I'll go 8. Then RJ, you tag in.
Well, you go home and sleep and then come back.
You think I'm going to go back home and come back and watch you?
Well, I'll get you a hotel room.
37 straight hours you're going to play?
Do you have to be competitive? Can you just be laying on the ground?
No, you can't. You got to actually play. You can't just lay there.
Singles?
No doubles.
Who's your partner?
My business partner.
So you're going to take that clan over me?
No. I have no choice.
Whatever.
Call.
What? That's fine.
You're not going to last 37.
Please. I'm known for endurance.
No, you're not.
Yes,
I am.
No, you're not. I'm known for my
built
endurance.
for speed. You ain't built for endurance.
I am built for endurance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's going to get some later. I'll tell you that. I once played blackjack for 36 straight hours.
See? There it is.
Yeah, but that's gambling.
From years ago.
That's gambling.
So?
It's different. You're sitting at a blackjack table.
Put a little action on this.
Oh, a lot of action. That's how you keep
some
Dave
scratch
awake.
on this. We put money on this. You get me involved
That's
like you've
not a
never
terrible
seen.
idea, though. If I brought a blackjack dealer to the actual match and you could play in between sets, you could play blackjack. You'd stay up.
Of course I would.
Who says no to that?
Of course I would.
Casino night.
Over on the side?
At the match.
There we go.
Ha! You can't get us.
All right, let's take a break. By the way, Peter VG sends me a tweet. He says, it takes 81 hours to walk from Baltimore to MetLife.
Yeah, fine.
That's without another human on your
make
back.
it 160.
I don't think so.
I'd do it days. Sightseeing would be like Forrest Gump.
You'd have a long beard by the end of that.
Yeah, right. I'd carry him.
All right, let's
hours.
break. We'll come back. Pete Alonso, 7-year deal, yay or nay? We'll get to that next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same-day and next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. J. Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
Tonight at 10/9 Central on BET, the new series 106 in Sports.
Oh, it's on now.
From executive producers LeBron James and Maverick Carter.
A new top 5 sports countdown.
Ooh-wee. Girl, we about to kill. With hosts Ashley Nicole Moss and Cam Newton. We are talking sports, culture, and entertainment.
We got people from the NFL, they're coming from the NBA.
And don't forget the WNBA. 106 in Sports. New series premieres tonight at 10/9 Central. Only on BET.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN, 1 free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Knicks fans, opening night is a bounce pass away. Join ESPN New York's Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from 3 to 6:30 p.m. from Stout on West 33rd between 6th and 7th. Steps from the Garden. Get ready for the start of Knicks basketball.
Runs it off the dribble. He got it and one.
Be there for special guests, live Knicks talk, and opening night vibes before tip-off. We'll see you at Stout on West 33rd. Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from the Knicks home opener. Don't just listen, don't just watch. Be there.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So I'm getting a lot of people chiming in about what show I should go to next. Victor Root says, Better Call Saul, amazing. Ozark, but I've seen that, and I'm all caught up with that, so I don't have to worry about that. Dexter, are his recommendations. Who else do we have here? Serge Vival says, Better Call Saul. If you love Breaking Bad, which I did, you'll love Better Call Saul. It's the prequel to Breaking Bad. Trust me, you will absolutely love it. So I got a lot of that. I got a lot of Better Call Saul. So I'm realistically thinking about that being my next show. You've seen Better Call Saul.
I have not seen the entire Better Call Saul.
Did you love it?
You saw Breaking Bad, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Loved it.
Solid.
No, better than solid.
Better than solid. One
Amazing.
of the great shows of all time. Yeah,
yes.
I'm with you. You don't want to watch Sons of Anarchy. You said you're not into that.
No, I don't know why.
You're not into Yellowstone?
That's a period piece,
no,
right?
No, it's not a period piece.
It doesn't take place in the 1800s?
No, it happens right now.
Really?
Yes.
All right, maybe I will then.
Period piece.
You know what else I hear is good? Succession.
That's really good.
I've heard very good things about that.
That might be up your alley.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that a lot. That was a good show. I watched all of that.
And what's the other one where they lose their memories when they go into work?
Oh, I haven't watched that one yet. I've heard good things about that.
Yeah.
What is that called?
Ray, do you know that
RJ,
show?
what's that one?
They lose their memories. They go into work. And
There's two different lives. They have
yeah.
their work life and then their regular life.
I heard it's sci-fi, which is not really
Severance.
Severance?
No. Is it Severance?
It might be. I think so. I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Severance.
So these are all options for me. And Dexter too, but Dexter's like a big
you just took 11 seasons. I mean, that 11 seasons is the serious business.
Oh, what Dexter?
No, you said that. I mean, The Office is 11 seasons. 9 seasons.
Yeah.
I would probably say that's a good one, man. You can't go wrong.
Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll do it as a group.
How many seasons do you want, though?
I don't care. I want it to be great.
How much is too much?
What I want. I mean, listen, you know me. I'm willing to spend the time.
Have you watched The Wire? Everyone says The Wire is unbelievable.
So here's the thing, and this is an awful take, and I know it. I watched the first 3 seasons of The Wire. I didn't love it.
You didn't love it.
I didn't love it. And I was like, I'm not going to continue to watch this show. It's one of the very few shows.
You gave it 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's commitment. I didn't love it. And I got out of it.
Well, I mean, listen, 3 seasons is enough to know whether or not you like it.
Yeah. I heard The Diplomat is really good. I heard is it The Americans?
The Americans is good.
Really good.
Yeah,
that's
that was
Kerry
good.
Russell, right?
Yep, that was
I've
good.
heard that's really good.
I like that.
So, I mean, I have enough to choose from.
I think Sons of Anarchy is great. I don't know if you would like it. I love that show.
Really?
It's one of my favorite shows, yeah.
But the show that everyone loved was the one on HBO. It was like it was like all the sex and the violence.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Like that,
that,
I know would not be for me.
No.
That's not for me.
Right, so know your limitations.
I know what I like and what I don't like. Sons of Anarchy, I think I could like, but I'm uncertain. I could try it. How many seasons is that?
Sons of Anarchy? I have to look. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's a great show. I still can't believe you thought that Yellowstone was a period piece.
I thought it was a period piece. That's Costner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. A lot of Severance out here. People are responding. People love this conversation. TMKS Burner says Severance is amazing. It's not sci-fi in the traditional sense at all. Please watch it. My buddy sent me a text and he said Blank Creek. Great show.
That's a really good show.
Really good show?
Yeah, really good show.
And quick, right? You're probably in and out of that quickly.
Looks like Sons of Anarchy 7 seasons.
That's a big commitment.
So you got 13 episodes. You have season 4 is 14 episodes. That's a nice commitment.
So you're looking at this is going to be a 6-week proposition.
Yeah, Chris Mitchell loves Sons of Anarchy to the point where he was so emotionally involved in it that he came he was crying during one of the episodes.
I don't think that'll happen to me. Yeah. Tulsa King, Bruce says, I've watched the first 2. Is the 3rd season out yet?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you see this new Springsteen movie coming out?
That looks good. You love that guy, too.
I will be there on opening day.
You love him.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. I liked him in Shameless a lot. He's good in The Bear.
It's another show I haven't seen.
Shameless is really good, too.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's another one of those 11
like that
seasons.
One. You'd like that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's William Macy, who I'm a fan of.
I think.
Shameless?
And I think you probably like the...
she's amazing. Emmy Rossum.
I think you like it.
And she's a big Knicks fan. You see her floating around the garden there, right?
I think you might have to go with that one.
Really?
Mm.
Okay.
All things considered.
Would you put odds on any of these for me? If you were working at FanDuel and you had to put odds on for what
I was working at FanDuel, I would tell you this, first and foremost, before I give you my odds as to what show you would. I'd say FanDuel's going to get you ready for kickoff with an offer that you're not going to want to miss. New customers, you bet just $5, you get $300 in bonus bets if you win. You pick a bet $5. If it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You can build parlays, bet player props, ride the live lines, whatever your style. FanDuel, they have you covered. Visit FanDuel.com/Rick to download the FanDuel app today and get started. You must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Now people are upset with me. That's a nice read, by the way.
Why?
Because how dare you hate The Wire? It was great. I get it. I did.
Why?
I mean,
it's your opinion.
I didn't love it.
Everyone loves everything. There are certain shows that people love that some people just
don't
like.
It just didn't work for me. I'm not saying it was a bad show.
Right.
It didn't work for me.
People love Game of Thrones. I don't think you would love Game of Thrones.
I know I would not love Game of Thrones because I don't want to bring myself back into the...
Right. I had a teammate that would go home and read Harry Potter to his wife in all the different voices. That's how much he loved Harry Potter.
And that's fine.
And I don't love Harry Potter.
Right. Have you read Harry Potter?
No, I have not read Harry Potter. I've seen Harry Potter. I haven't read it. I would not pick up the book and say, hey, Cass, let's get snuggled up in bed, and I'll change my voice to all the different Harry Potter voices.
But he's allowed to do that.
And the second Harry Potter land opened up. Guess who was there? Boom, right to Harry Potter land. Oh,
was he reading Harry Potter as he walked into Harry Potter land? All right, let's take a break. And let's get into this Alonso story, because I think this is going to get more traction as we move forward.
Oh, that's
with
another
the
good show.
What?
Jackal. Did you watch that?
I saw that.
I
that's when he was shooting from like 4 miles away.
How amazing is that?
I thought it to get a little silly towards the end of that, but like the original was like the first few episodes was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
How about Jack Ryan? That's a good one too.
I haven't seen that.
That's real good.
You know, I'm not a Bourne guy either.
Jack Ryan's good though.
Bourne Legacy, Bourne Ultimatum.
Do you like him though?
Matt Damon.
No, the guy in Jack Ryan you like.
Who's Jack?
From The Office.
Oh, Krasinski. Yeah, I do like him.
You like him a lot.
That's Jim.
That might be a nice follow-up though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It might. Let's break, come back, get to this Pete Alonso story. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
The Association on Aging in New York is celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Older Americans Act, which funds vital programs for millions of older adults. Services include meals, transportation, home care, Medicare counseling, case management,
Health
and
surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Long Island is brewing some spooky fun at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. We're celebrating this October for our $50,000 Witchy Wednesdays drawing. Be here on Wednesday, October 1st, 15th, and 29th from 3 to 7 p.m. when 2 winners will be drawn.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
Diana Florence knows how to keep our communities safe. In 25 years as Manhattan Assistant DA, Diana successfully prosecuted street crime, corruption, and fraud, using smart solutions to increase safety in our neighborhoods. Now, a radical agenda has put us all at risk. On November 4th, vote for the independent Democrat that will protect us, not criminals. Elect Diana Florence, Manhattan District Attorney. Paid for by the Coalition to Restore New York, not expressly authorized or requested by any candidate or by any candidate's political committee or any of its agents.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
Hey, this is Mika Zibanejad.
Hey, this is Adam Fox. Catch every Rangers game right here on 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
When a ball is thrown forward, why does everyone deem it necessary to dive on the ball as if it's live and it's a fumble? Your boy Shannon is a piece of work, Ray. Linemen are busy blocking you, dope. They don't know if it's a pass or not. See ball, get ball, you casual.
For him to call you a casual, I'm not sure how many things are more disrespectful.
That's highly disrespectful. I think it's the most disrespectful.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I could do legal ID 30 seconds in advance, right?
That's okay. That's what the casual radio
You think I'm a casual.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I don't know if I want to do this. Shannon sends me an email, kind of embarrasses himself in this thing.
I'd like to hear it. I mean, he did call you a super casual football fan.
All right, he says, there's a vast difference between intelligence and memorization. While I applaud your memory, your intelligence is lacking. You can't compare with me when it comes to cognitive abilities, such as problem-solving, learning, and adapting to situations. I still enjoy your work, you little cash. So that's great as that is, this genius spells cognitive incorrectly.
Maybe not his fault, though. maybe that was just the...
In this day and age where you can spell check everything.
Well, maybe the spell check
it's jarring. To look at cognitive with an A is jarring. All right?
How about this? Have you seen Homeland?
Love it.
Homeland was good too.
Yep.
How about we go, Raymond? You can speak as Shannon's
proxy.
Yes. That's one of my.
How long do you think that would have taken to get
That's
there?
one of my favorite scenes of any movie. Along Came Paulie.
Yeah.
When he was his proxy.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me. IQ test. Shannon versus Dave.
No.
Results to be revealed live on air.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Oh, you want to have that happen?
No. Do a football IQ test. Shannon could be.
Does that exist?
I don't know. Let's build it. Raymond,
No, you might be on the
Raymond, you have sung it, right? You're a what do you say?
Football
purist, right? Why don't you?
No, he can't because he's no.
Why?
You're gonna have to find someone.
I know.
That
No,
is
it
I
can't
know.
be me. It can't be me.
John.
Yep.
There you go.
John
The
develops
master
a
of-
football IQ test, and then I battle Shannon.
Yep.
Or Shannon.
Who says no?
Nobody.
The purist versus the casual.
Raymond, who would you put your money on?
You know exactly what he's going to say.
I know he's going to say Shannon.
Yeah.
But I want to hear it. Raymond, where's your money go?
He's lusting over Shannon right now.
What type of, are we talking about like knowledge of history, or are we talking about knowledge of the actual game of football?
The game of football.
Because if it's the actual game of football,
And it's going to have to be between. It's going to have to be. It can't be inside the 20s because John has no clue what football happens between the 20s.
Right. Something in midfield would throw him.
Disregard anything that doesn't show up on the red zone
John
channel.
comes up with a 20-question football IQ test, and then you guys battle live on air.
Okay.
Question for question. Bang, bang, bang.
I don't know how we ended up here, but
I like it.
It's a great idea.
I love it.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, because this is what I do. I lead us to beautiful places.
Just say greatness.
There's a lot of I with him.
There's a lot of I. You didn't come up with it. He didn't come up with it. He didn't come up with it. It was me.
You know the saying, "There's no I in team."
Yeah.
Dave's the guy who says,
David has an I.
There's a me. There's a me.
Well, yeah, it's like Kobe. There's no I in team, but there's me. Give me the ball.
I'm the white mamba.
Ain't no we either.
Yeah, you are. You're more of a finger pointer, and then like when things are good, the thumbs.
The nice thing about me is nothing really affects me, bothers me all that much. So it's like whatever. You want to take shots at me? Take
you don't
shots
care.
At me.
You're Teflon.
It doesn't bother me.
Teflon Dave.
Right? Would you say at the station, by far and away,
yes,
the person that it bothers the least is me?
I think it's probably you and Deanahan.
Oh, I'd agree. Deanahan, nothing
phases him.
But Kay gets rattled.
Well, everyone. The afternoon show all the time takes shots, and then you take a shot back. They get rattled.
I don't think Peter gets rattled.
No, I don't.
Peter's pretty good.
Peter is good.
Peter takes lots of shots, lots of slings and arrows, and can deflect off.
Well, I think when you suggest to people that they go pick up their Amazon packages while their children are napping, it's probably not a great, great advice.
Do you know what's gonna? His child's gonna go missing.
Well, I think depends on where.
At least, but I had an order downstairs.
Well, but see, that's the thing, though. RJ, you came in here and said that his Amazon drop-off is at his apartment. Why wouldn't it just be his door? Why you wouldn't set up a separate Amazon drop-off?
Well, the building might have a separate room.
The building. So, for instance, my building, Amazon packages don't get dropped off at the door. There's a mail room and there's a
you have to
locker.
go down to the mail room.
There's a locker that they throw.
But I wouldn't have to set that up because they would just naturally deliver them to your mail room. I don't need a separate Amazon delivery. Like you would set up an Amazon delivery to like a certain a place that's more convenient to you.
But why are you in such a massive rush to get couldn't either your wife when she comes home grab it, or when the baby wakes up, you could even take the baby downstairs to go get the package. Why do you have to leave the child by itself?
What's the hurry?
Well,
but that was the for me the
reason I brought it up was because so at his place, I don't want to say too much, but the pickup area.
Give his address.
Is not that far from his actual living quarters. So it's like down the hall. So that's why, in theory, I guess it's not crazy. If he has to step outside,
Every hall has their own.
Here's the
pickup and drop off.
But here's my question, though.
I don't want to say too much.
Wouldn't that just naturally be where the package, when you send it to him, gets delivered?
It gets picked up by the doorman.
Like I don't have to send it to a certain place. Like I don't have to set up a separate Amazon delivery because I get packages delivered to my front door. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know what you're saying. I just don't understand why you would ever need to risk leaving a baby by itself to go get a package.
I don't know.
Whether it's down the hall or downstairs.
But it would make no sense if it was down the hall, because if that's just naturally where the packages were delivered, I would have to do a separate Amazon drop.
But not only that, what kind of a building has every floor gets packages delivered? I never heard of that. No,
fancy
that's weird. Where are you going to leave it on a hall?
I don't know.
Just on the hall?
On the
you
hall.
get out of the elevator, there's just a big stack of everyone's packages?
Stack of packages.
I mean, if he's got to pop down, 9 blocks
9 blocks.
I'm just
Right.
telling you. Yeah, that. Then now you get.
Some people would dream of opening up an elevator with a stack of packages.
That wasn't
It's
great.
like Shangri-La.
That wasn't your best.
No, that wasn't great.
That wasn't great. It was a good try.
I tried to work in packages.
I respect the effort.
Yeah.
It wasn't who you
Packages
are.
just felt like an opportunity.
It did.
It did.
And I
Oh.
like where you tried, but it didn't. It fell on deaf
Don't
ears.
take it out.
It was late.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was late. Hey, sometimes you swing and miss.
Tom D. Dave, for the drafting question, how about would anybody want your ability to enrage people? It's unbelievable the way you're able to.
Lack of feelings.
No, I think it's a lack of feelings.
No, that's what I would
think.
want.
I think it's an ability.
Every athlete would kill for your lack of feelings. Kill.
I don't think I have a lack of
You look
feelings.
at social media, yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I think I'm very empathetic.
No, I'm talking about you as a person. I'm not talking about how you feel like you're able to empathize with other people.
Right.
I'm talking about nothing anyone says affects you.
Correct.
Like you stink, wouldn't bother
I
you.
actually find it funny.
I'm just going to keep
like,
doing what I'm doing.
Raceman goes at. I find
Don't
it
care.
funny. No.
Right, like getting booed, no big deal.
No, doesn't bother me.
Yeah, kick rocks.
I don't care.
Yep. I would kill for that. That would be the number one thing I took from you.
Really?
I think it would have changed
over my sports knowledge.
I think it would have been such a beneficial thing for me in my career if I could do that.
Just
Not just
block
care
out
about
all the noise.
All the noise. Especially with Milbury. Oof.
It was loud, huh?
Dude, he said such nasty things to me as a rookie. The goalie coach cried. I'm not joking. I looked over and the goalie coach was crying. I was like, "What are you crying about?"
How does he get up from that?
The goalie coach?
What did he say to you? Dude,
Dude, it was
that a friend of yours is crying.
It was like a 30-minute meeting. He pulled out a notepad. It just told me how
He's
bad.
like, and I hate this, and I hate this.
Dude, what a mistake. And he goes, by the way, guess who's not playing tomorrow in Boston? You are. You're sitting on the bench. Meanwhile, I had like 100 people at the game.
What was he trying to accomplish?
No
Did he
idea.
think this would motivate you?
Yeah.
Are you in touch with him at all?
No.
Do you dislike him?
No, I like him a lot. I don't know if I was handled the right way, but I liked him a lot.
So did you learn, because you coach now, granted you coach youth, but you coach now.
Yep.
Did you learn a lot of what not to do?
Yes.
When the way you were coached? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you take that into your coaching
Always.
now?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can't. It was 19. And he knew. He knew how many people had come to the game. It was my first. It was going to be my
feels
first.
so weird.
It was my first game back in Boston.
It feels like such a weird hill to die on.
And this was as soon as we landed. I'm going to need to see you and the goalie coach in my room. And it was 30 minutes. Goalie coach weeping. I was like, why are you upset? I was like, I'm the one that just got killed, and I'm not playing tomorrow.
I can't read this email on the air, but I'll allow you to read it. And I don't think you should read it on air, but I think you'll laugh when you see that email.
He would.
And 100%.
Yep.
And so would you.
Samantha, he wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No way. No way.
I would never leave the house.
No way.
I'm telling
Samantha,
you.
he absolutely would.
100%.
He absolutely would.
And I would love every second of it.
Yep. And there probably would be no cleanup.
I'm not getting into anything.
I'm just saying.
But if I could, I would.
You would. You'd
all
be
right,
a gentleman about it, too.
What?
You'd be a gentleman about it, too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. We want to be sensitive. Let's get into this.
That's the greatest. You got to show that to RJ. That's the greatest email of all time.
RJ, I'm going to forward you an email. He's on the phone. He's talking to people. He doesn't have time for us.
You wouldn't leave the house.
No.
No.
Never.
Where's Dave? Dave's busy.
He can't. All right. So Pete Alonso, this is interesting. So he wants 7 years.
7 years.
You see other like
Swing
Freddie
big.
Freeman, Matt Olson. Is it going to be 7 years at a discounted
That's the thing.
average annual?
Right. He's not getting both.
I don't think I want 7 years regardless.
No. Well, nah. He's not getting both. And at some point, he's going to be your DH. Now, do you want to get locked in and have someone that's just a DH? I mean, Yankees have lived that life.
Right.
And that's not really what teams want now. They want versatility.
I really believe this, that the Mets have endless money, right? For the most part, they can do whatever. For the most part, they can decide what they want to do. If you said to David Stearns, you can.
Oh, he's not. There's no way. He wouldn't have signed him last year.
He would not
No.
be back. Right? If I could see you go after Bellinger or you go after somebody else, like the Japanese first baseman, like there's somebody else in line. Like you can't lose that kind of offense and not replace it. But if there's a replaceable person to bring him in, I firmly believe they would move on from him.
Right. I think at the end of the day, I mean, you heard Steve Cohen talk about it last year. I mean, he paid $765 million to Juan Soto with a crazy amount of different benefits. Like that, to me, does not sound like a very easy negotiation. Right? I'm gonna pay you almost $800 million, and you're gonna ask me for more. You want a suite and all these different things. Like come on. Like that's not easy to do, and he got that done, and still said that the Pete Alonso negotiation was worse.
Way worse.
Way worse.
Yeah.
Until Pete and him sat down, and they had kind of a come-to-Jesus moment where it was like, you need us, we need you. How do we make this work?
Right. Now, for me, and I know a lot of Mets fans feel differently. You might feel differently. I'd like to keep Pete in a perfect world. I don't want to sign him to a deal that I look as not attractive to the team overall. I don't need to keep him because he's a lifelong Met. I don't need to keep him because
I think that does mean something.
Okay,
to people,
and that's fine. I'm looking to win. I'm not looking to make friends. I'm not looking to be, he spent his whole career with the Mets. He was, a Met from infancy all the way through. I don't care about the home run record. If you deem that he gives you the best chance to win and you like the deal, then you do it. And if you don't, then you don't do it. Now, I know that a lot of Mets fans probably disagree. That's my tact on this thing.
Well, I think the big thing for a lot of Mets fans is, and I just think in general, when you sign a player to a long-term deal for a lot of money, it's how will it affect my ability to build a championship, caliber roster around that player? Is it going to be to my detriment? Like, because I'm paying him this much money, is it going to affect how much I add?
Right.
I don't think that's going to be the case with the Mets.
It shouldn't be.
But I think as far as like the roster construction is concerned and what you're looking to do, like, is he great defensively at first base?
No.
No. At what point does he become a full-time DH? Is that what we want?
Well, you also have to think.
If I sign up to a 7-year deal, is the last 3 years where he can only play DH? Is that,
Now, they might be okay with that. I can't imagine that would cross with when Soto's going to be a DH. But if you have a thought that in 5 years Soto has to be a DH, then you can't do it.
But just how you want to use the position. Like, it kills what the Yankees are trying to do because Stanton can only be a DH. Now, he played a little bit of outfield now because Judge was hurt, but still, it still affected their ability to put the best lineup out there because it's just, he's a DH. That's all he is. We can't put him out there because he's going to get hurt.
Right.
So, and I think the other point that you made, and we said this yesterday, was just like, what exactly are we trying to accomplish here? Is it average annual? Is it years? Because if it's, I can give you the 7 years maybe if we're talking about a certain amount of money. But I'm not going to give you, 30-something million. I'm not going to put you up there with, Vlad Guerrero's average annual for 7 years. I'm not doing it. Like, if that means if the average annual is something that you want to be highest paid first baseman, I can do that for 4 years or 5 years.
Right.
But I'm not doing it for 7.
No, there's no way.
So, right now his market value, according to Spotrac, is 6 years for 176.5.
So we're looking at a little less than 30. Was it 29 and a half?
Yeah.
29
and he
a
made
year?
30 last year. Right now, Vlad, who signed a mega deal for $500 million, his average annual is 35.7.
How long was his deal?
Vlad signed a 14-year deal.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, but Vlad also hit the market at, he's 27.
Mm-hmm. So at the market at 26 years old?
So
he'll go to 40. That won't be a good deal.
Oh, dude. Yeah, he goes 40, 39, 38, 37, 37, 37, 35, and it gets less as he goes on. But I guess just when you hit the market, man, and he had a great season this year.
That's why Soto got so much money. Because he hit the market when he was a baby.
Right. Still, 15-year deal is
That's
coming
crazy.
from someone that signed a 15-year deal. I did it for less money. He did it for all the money. Pete's market was non-existent last year. That's why he ended up being a Met, just because no one else wanted to give what he was looking for.
Had somebody else wanted him, he wouldn't have been a Met last year.
So, I get why you would ask for 7 years. Like, you aim high and then kind of fall somewhere in the middle. But I got to imagine there's going to be a lot more teams interested. Not at 7 years, but...
Well, what's wrong with 4 for 135?
Well,
or 4 for 140?
Because this is his last shot. So he wants to get as many years as possible.
All right.
He wants the last big deal.
From my perspective, I'd rather do a more average annual and a less term. Would be my preference.
Yeah, but then what are you signing for after those years are up? Then where are you going?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have a good 3 or 4 years, then you sign another short-term deal. Or you go year by year.
Yeah, but do you want to start moving all over the place now?
I get it.
Like, what do you...
You want to be done. You want this to be your last
everyone's
and final.
different. Listen, everyone's different.
Right.
This is before you get into free agency.
I think he wants to be a Met.
Well, I think it's more valuable for him to be a Met. You sit down just like it was last year. He's built his, he grew up here. He has a chance to, be the best all-time Met, position player Met.
He does.
That's depending on what Juan Soto does as a Met, but that's the trajectory he's on now.
The home run leader. It's not a franchise that has had a lot of great position players.
I would put a value, just like I told you I would put a value on what Saquon Barkley brings to the locker room or what like a Jose Iglesias would bring to the locker room. Like I can put a value on that. I would, if I'm Pete, and I start putting down lists of pros and cons in my priorities here, I would have I guess I would put a monetary value on it just because that's what we're talking about is money on what it would mean to continue my legacy here as a Met.
I think it matters.
And to have that home after I'm done.
I think it matters to him. This is all he's known.
I want my number. I've been good enough so far. There's a real chance I'm getting my number retired.
Oh, I don't even think it's a. If he signs a 6-year deal.
No, but I'm saying before we even sign that.
Right now?
No, you. Yes, what you were going to say. If he signs here for the next and ends his career here, he's going to get his number retired.
100%.
Yeah. I put a real value to that.
Okay.
I could say name the money because for me and what I
what was he 260 home runs something right around
more
there?
than that, yeah.
Right. So if he plays here for another 5 years, averages at 30
right. And what
a year.
And what does that mean to the Mets financially?
It probably means something
as he chases these big numbers.
But what does it mean to David Stearns? It probably means more.
Well,
we know it means more to Cohen than it does to Stearns.
But this again, if it was up to David Stearns, Pete Alonso wouldn't have been here this year.
Right.
So this is going to come down to probably what Steve Cohen wants to do. I mean, you'll get just Cashman gave the offer to Judge that he thought was a fair offer.
And Steinbrenner got involved and said no.
Which we all thought was a slap.
Cashman was going to walk away from Aaron Judge.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that for a second.
Okay, now this is what should concern you really as a Yankee fan. Is now ownership steps in from Italy, I believe he's in.
Yeah, that's correct. They pulled over.
Signs him to a 9-year, $360 million deal, which looks like the biggest bargain in baseball right now.
It's almost like you're not paying him money.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You got Ohtani making $700 million. You got Soto making almost $800 million. And this guy's making, the best player in baseball is making $360?
Right.
And you got him for 9 years?
Yeah.
I think that alone would make me go, Brian.
Right?
Come on, man.
He got so.
Could
you
on,
imagine
man.
What the Yankees would
you
be?
made me
Judge was gone.
You made me step in here and get this done.
Thank God he stepped in.
Like we had no idea where the market was going to go, and you couldn't extend yourself. I had to do it.
Yes,
come on, man.
He misplayed that. He got so lucky,
and now they look like geniuses.
Well, Steinbrenner does.
Yeah, right.
Cashman doesn't.
9 years,
and we never talk about that. He was prepared to punt Judge to the side.
9 years, $360 for him.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a bad deal for Aaron Judge now. You imagine being the best player in baseball?
Aaron Judge and now would wind up making north of 50.
The guy who was on your team that had an awesome season, but your season dwarfed his season, as good as his was, and you win an MVP, is making, you make $360, he makes $765.
Yeah.
Makes
more than double.
Makes $400 million more than you make.
More than double your salary.
Could you imagine that?
No.
Oh, that's gross.
And they were ready to kick him to the side.
Yeah, I mean, he was
flirting. Remember the tweet came out that he was signing with the Giants.
Yeah, I think he was flirtation with San Diego, too.
Yeah.
God, that's unbelievable.
We never talk about that.
No, we don't, because you don't have to now, because they got it done.
I know, but they were this close to losing him. RJ?
Boy, when you make it sound like that, what a terrible existence that would be. No Aaron Judge.
I mean, you were that close.
Imagine he's doing this in San Francisco. I mean, probably.
Wouldn't you have some questions about your GM, though? I know Brian Cashman is great, but it's like, did you really misread the market that bad that we're willing to walk from this?
Have we not had questions about the GM? I mean, you bring up an excellent point. Nobody's really calling him out for this when they should, but
that's crazy time.
But nobody said that.
What is?
They were ready to move on from Aaron Judge.
And then to even forget just the number. Like the number is offensive as it is. If I'm Aaron Judge, on top of it, then you leak the number.
But you drew it out. You didn't try to get him re-signed when you could. You let him hit the market. You let it get to that point, and like you said, he was gone.
And you offended him.
You offended him just like you offended Jeter.
Yep.
Just, it's not like he doesn't have a track record of this. And
he's only getting better.
So when you bring these he's extremely lucky.
Yeah.
But boy, it really doesn't make a case why this guy should continue to have his job.
We say that he shouldn't, a lot of people shouldn't keep his job. If he had let that go south, and clearly Steinbrenner wanted to keep him because he jumped in the 11th hour and was able to get that done, he would not be working for the Yankees anymore. If Aaron Judge went to the Giants, was tearing it up, Yankees going the wrong direction, Steinbrenner said, I told you I wanted him, he would not be working for the Yankees anymore.
That's the thing, though, is I agree with you, and that should be the case, in that if that had happened, there's no reason that he should keep his job. But I feel like everything that's happened since then, and he still has the job, leads me to believe he's actually Teflon. So I don't know if I could say for sure that he wouldn't be here.
Yeah, it's a wild conversation to have. RJ? How you doing?
Good.
I'm impressed.
Good. Raymond is like, I mean, it feels like he's half dead today.
That's actually the thought you've given me has actually made me.
I gotta
If
tell
it
you,
didn't happen.
honest to God,
My football team can't play defense. The
can't
hockey
get
team
over
can't score at home. And now you're making me think of life.
No,
what
but like-
life would be without Aaron Judge. It's great.
the guy makes $40 million a year, right? 9 years, 360.
Right.
And you start the one stat that's in place. I'm not sure if everyone fully understands how they get to the number, but they get to the number. It's wins above replacement, like how valuable your guy is to your team. You look at some of these guys. Like I was just looking at Vlad Guerrero's WAR, and he's making what did I say, $35 million a year, signed a 14-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Judge's WAR is like double.
What's his WAR this year?
I think Guerrero's was like 4.55. This is on Spotrack's WAR. Judge's 9.76 on this.
Crazy.
Last year almost 11 on this. Depending, like there's all different WAR numbers,
It's
but
insane. He's great.
like he's getting paid like half of what he's worth.
It's $40 million a year, and it's a bargain.
Well, I mean, Ohtani's making 70 in theory because
Right.
if he doesn't defer the 680, signs 10 years, $700 million. I mean, Judge is probably getting paid half of what he's
Do you
worth.
think he regrets signing that deal?
If he doesn't end up winning a championship, maybe. But I mean, at the time, how do you?
And this is where
how
he
do you
wanted to
turn
be,
that down?
clearly. RJ,
Hi.
how you doing?
We got to work out some kind of Kawhi Leonard deal with Judge. We got to get him some money.
You want to
Well, you
open
got-
up a shell company?
I can imagine that he's got the people that he knows expose him to a lot of great deals.
I don't think he's going to be having a fundraiser anytime soon. I think
No,
he's-
but
he's
there is.
okay.
I mean, there's
He needs
something to be
more
said
money.
about being in New York.
Get him money.
I'm gonna kick him a few bucks.
I think you should. I think it'd be nice of you. You ready to do the stuff you missed?
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Score! Put it in the box!
the you missed.
Well, Yoshinobu Yamamoto pitched a complete game, gave up one run. Dodgers beat the Brewers, take a 2-0 NLCS lead. I look stupid. Go Dodgers. There's your summary.
You're falling on the sword finally? You admit it was a moronic take to think the Dodgers weren't going to win this whole thing?
I've always believed in the Mariners. I've said that for a long
Okay.
time, a very long time.
I'm going to give you this.
Yeah.
1.5 amount of games the Dodgers lose the rest of the way in this postseason.
I'll take the over. It might be 2.
2.5.
But probably the under.
Okay. All right.
Listen, at this point, with the information I've been presented, in all seriousness, I knew, you know what, he wasn't healthy for a lot of it. You know what their frontline starting pitching when healthy brings to the table. You know what their lineup brings to the table. Ohtani's not hitting.
I don't feel like they're hitting at all, really,
They're
yet.
not, which is kind of what I projected. But the big reason why I thought they would fall apart, and you can go back and check all of this, I always cited their bullpen. Their bullpen now, they moved Sasaki there, and even when he's susceptible, they bring in Train, and they're just duct taping that thing at the back end together long enough. And their starters, when they give you a combined 17 innings, well, then you render my weakness moot, don't you? So good on them.
Yeah.
I saw Dave Roberts ask after the game, so what's leading you to leave your starters in longer? I don't know. They're not giving up hits, runs,
Right.
anything.
That's right. The one guy allowed no runs. The other guy allowed 2 hits. It upsets him so
By
much.
the way, relevant to last night, I guess it makes sense, but a little odd to see. You know who has the most home runs in Dodger postseason history now?
Max Muncy.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
but
why ask the genius the question?
But these are not fair. It's like it's not going to be somebody that played, it's not going to be Duke Snyder. They went right to the World Series. All the records are going to be guys that
It's all
played,
modern.
Right, that played 20 games in a postseason.
Yes.
Did you hear what he said too? By the way,
What?
like he's so advanced in his thinking that he's putting together calculations and models. Like I already put this into when I made the statement about the Dodgers. I already put that this part of it,
Right.
pitching, counted on that.
Well, they talked all year about their starting pitching getting healthy. Like, I agree that they were playing for the postseason in that regard. This bullpen was a disaster all year long.
But they don't need the bullpen.
Right now, you don't need the bullpen.
Who would have thought, though, in this day and age, there's guys going 9, 8 innings. Like, it doesn't happen anymore.
So it's playing out the way you thought, just the starting pitchers are better than you anticipated.
But you said yourself, they're not scoring. This offense does have some holes. I'm not saying they're bad players, but you can work in some places. But
Do you have any doubt that they win the World Series now?
I have to hold on to a little.
What happens when
I have
Ohtani
to.
gets going?
Yeah, then they win by 1,000. And they're on their way to a
Mookie
dynasty.
Betts not really hitting either.
No, they're not. They're not. He's not good for them.
Yeah, you seem thrilled.
Mets have a new bench coach. It's Kai Correa. Had a previous stint as the bench coach and interim manager of the San Francisco Giants. Had a stop in Cleveland. And Jeff Albert, the Mets director of hitter development, is now your team's hitting coach. Yankees also made some changes. Mike Harkey, longtime bullpen coach, he won't be back.
Is it forever?
And neither will Travis Chapman, the infield coach. So apparently him, getting yelled at down the tunnel. That was a problem.
Well, I also don't think that, as far as, the shifting numbers and all those things were really good for the Yankees anyway.
Andy Martino says the Yankee hitting coach, James Rosen, is seen as a legitimate candidate for the Twins job, and the Orioles have interviewed Yankee third base coach Luis Rojas for their opening.
No, they don't want that. Rojas is not good.
They've been top of the Doppler.
It was not great, no.
Doppler.
I wonder what kind of numbers Ippei's running.
I'm Shohei Ohtani. Alex Bregman plans to opt out of his deal, by the way, with the Red Sox. So he could be back out there on the market. Stuart Skinner made 30 saves, his first shutout of the season. Oilers beat the Rangers 2-0. Rangers, first team, Dave, you said this earlier, in NHL history to open the season 3 straight shutout losses at home. Ray, you just told me something. That the Rangers, about their goal differential?
Not the goal differential. The Rangers' goals against average, I believe, is the best in the league. Right now.
And they're 2-3.
And they're 2-3.
Yeah.
Brady Tkachuk of the Sens has a right hand injury, out at least a month. NBA, Mavericks signed Jason Kidd to a multi-year extension as their head coach. Women's college hoops, UConn tops the AP women's preseason poll ahead of South Carolina. Football news, DJ Moore back in Chicago. He spent the night in the hospital after that Monday Night Football win.
Is that weird that he would spend the night in the hospital with a groin injury?
That's what I saw. I thought it was something more that I missed because he finished the game, didn't he?
He was over on the sideline flexing. And
it probably depends on how bad it was.
It must have been really bad, right? That you couldn't just get onto the plane and fly back.
Ravens released safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson 1 week after signing him. And Christian Pulisic hurt his hamstring in the U.S. men's national team win over Australia.
That's nice. You done?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Okay. Phone lines are lighting up. 1-800-919-3776. We'll get to them, and I have some sound to play you as well. It's DNR, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on those roads today and bring in our favorite. It's Debbie Duhane.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Hope the Mets work out a deal with Pete Alonso. He is awesome. Let's see what's happening, guys. Not awesome is the Van Wyck southbound bumper-to-bumper traffic down by Liberty Ave. It's right lane construction. Stop-and-go traffic on 1 and 9 north at Grand Ave in Linden with a broken water main. Route 1 north at Woodbridge Ave into Edison. Accident with a down pole. 84 east, exit 34 in Newburgh. A crash. Then by the Taconic, another accident. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADebZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Did you know women account for 2/3 of all Americans living with Alzheimer's and 2/3 of all Alzheimer's family caregivers? Join the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at its Women Empowerment Forum on November 5th in Amityville to learn practical ways women can reduce their risk for Alzheimer's and enhance quality of life for themselves and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's. For more information or to register, visit alzfdn.org or call 866-232-8484.
Long Island is brewing some spooky fun at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. We're celebrating this October for our $50,000 Witchy Wednesdays drawing. Be here on Wednesday, October 1st, 15th, and 29th from 3 to 7 p.m. when 2 winners will be drawn every hour to pick a witch's hat and win up to $5,000 cash. Club members can conjure up to 5 times entry multipliers. Fly over to where Long Island wins at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Tonight at 10/9 Central on BET, the new series 106 in Sports.
Oh, it's on now.
From executive producers LeBron James and Maverick Carter, a new Top 5 Sports Countdown.
Girl, we about to kill.
With hosts Ashley Nicole Moss and Cam Newton. We are talking sports, culture, and entertainment.
We got people from the NFL, they're coming from the NBA.
And don't forget the WNBA. 106 in Sports. New series premieres tonight at 10/9 Central. Only on BET.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
Your fantasy roster is set, the smack talk is heating up, and this season ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook, download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Now, if you're not watching on YouTube, you probably should be at the moment because I'm told that they are following Rick around with the conduit cam. And they're going to get into the conversations that he's having because for some reason he deems it not only necessary but something he has to do. There's the conduit cam where Rick is now busting into Mike Brownshire's studio. And now he's on his way back. But they just got you on the conduit cam. Did you know that? Yeah. So... I mean, you just go and you do what you do.
No, I was doing deals.
Yeah,
I was doing deals.
You get anything done?
Yeah, we got a big meeting tomorrow, Thursday meeting, pickleball.
That's you, not me. I don't have to go to that.
No, you're coming.
No?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
No, I do. I was told I don't have to go
I was just told that you are.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
You're such a bad guy.
Well, I'm a bad guy.
I asked John yesterday, do I have to go? I was like, no,
John
you don't.
No, because you're part of the pickleball team.
Am I part of the 37-hour marathon?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Tullamore Dew. All right. Brings you game
They're
time.
watching our tape still.
Who?
The next victims.
What an awful take by them.
No, but they're still watching our tape.
And they think that we stink.
I was like, can we stop watching the tape? She's like, that's what athletes do.
Okay. You know how much fear I have of them in that
Zero.
match? None. I had more of Anita and Amani than I
Did
do
we
of
ever
them.
establish who these people are?
Yeah, we know who they are. He doesn't want to name names, but we know
Yeah,
exactly who they
I don't
are.
want to air people out yet. You just get a chance to. You'll get to witness it.
Ray, not knowing who they are. How do you feel about us matching up against?
I saw what you guys did the last time you played pickleball.
Yeah.
I got to go with you guys.
And that was our C game.
I know it was your C game because you kept cursing yourself
That
out.
was not. That wasn't even close to my best.
You were saying words that we can't repeat on these airwaves.
It went 3 games. It didn't even go 4
I
games.
think in theory we are allowed to say nasty things on YouTube.
I wouldn't go ahead with that.
Well,
Well, here's the thing. What you if you say
if we were
nasty
strictly
things,
YouTube, I could swear on YouTube.
it's still a Disney
think it's
property.
probably
But here's the thing. If you were to say nasty things, I could dump them here. They never go out over
But
the
they go-
radio
then they go
airwaves,
over
but they
YouTube.
go out and they live forever on
Yeah.
YouTube.
So if I dropped an F-bomb right now,
He would
Yes.
dump it. YouTube would hear it.
but
YouTube
YouTube's
would hear
fine.
it.
You can
YouTube
say the
would
F
hear
word
it.
on YouTube.
I would be careful with
Pat
that again.
does.
Pat McAfee?
Yeah. I'm
No, Pat Bolin.
I had to think.
Pat Boone. He's big cursor. Can I do this game time?
Pat
Please.
Bolin. I think Pat Bolin's
Please do the
person,
game
no?
time.
Pat Bolin passed away years ago. He was the Broncos owner who had dementia.
That's what I thought.
And had to sell the team to the Walton
That's
family.
why I said it was funny.
It was great.
Game time.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. RJ's favorite team in the American League, Jays Mariners, Game 3 tonight in Seattle at 8 o'clock, and that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. What do you say we get to a call or two? How you feel about that?
I love it.
Let's go to Danny in Centerport. He has his eyes set on a head coach. Good morning, Danny.
Hey, boys. How are you?
Good.
A couple of quick things. First off, Dave, you will not be disappointed at all with Succession or Yellowstone, 100%.
Both are great.
Both are great. But that being said, Dave, I felt so strongly about the same thing you feel about Game of Thrones. It's not my style. Knights, kings, queens.
Right, and that's not for me.
But, Dave, I'm telling you, I got my shoulder redone. I was home for 5 months. My wife begged me to watch it. I'm telling you, Dave, you're going to love it. It's not my style at all, but I was entrenched, and it's insane. So
here's the problem. I respect what you say, what Rick says. I do. There's so many things that I want to watch that there's no way I can go to Game of Thrones before I go to Succession or Shameless or any of these other shows, which I really do want to watch.
It is a big commitment, no doubt. So Rick, listen. All sincerity, Rick. If you get Harbaugh out of Baltimore and get him over the Delaware Memorial Bridge, I'll take the back end. I'll be the anchor.
That bridge would crush him. Have you seen that bridge?
That's fine.
You can't get over that bridge.
But he gets him over the bridge, Dave. I'll take him home. I'll do the Jersey Turnpike and get him into Floral Park. I promise you, I will.
That's how committed Danny and I are to the Jets.
So you want Harbaugh? Is that what you're saying, Danny?
Yes, but that being said, right, the reason for my call, listen, I am not advocating and saying I'm in love with Aaron Glenn at the moment. But that being said, I can't stand the fumbles that he doesn't do, but I can't stand the fumbles, the penalties. I get it, right? But if we're being really honest and having a football conversation here, right, guys, and I know words, shoulds, and coulds. Pittsburgh, we lose to a 60-yard field goal. The Dolphins, we lose to a last-minute field goal.
No. The Dolphins undressed you in that game. Don't give me the Dolphins. The Dolphins game was not close. No.
Okay, wait a second.
I'll give you the Steelers. I am not. Rick, can you say something? The Dolphins was not a competitive game.
Please.
What am I going to say to Danny? He's helped me get Harbaugh here. I'm not saying a word.
Fine. You're right.
You know
what, Danny? They should be 5-1. No. I can't believe the Jets aren't 5-1 right now.
No. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is between the break we got in Tampa and they're in games, they're fighting. It's disgusting, but he does have them somewhat staying focused and competing at least at certain points. It's not like we're just
competing. We're getting less competitive, Danny. We're not getting more competitive. We're getting less competitive.
They competed against Denver.
I understand, guys, but my point is, right, with a field goal here and this and that, it wouldn't be so bad where we're hanging this guy out and saying he's horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not thrilled, but he's not horrible at this point. Again, we lost on a 60-yard field goal. We were competitive against Denver.
Danny, let me ask you a question. Danny. End of the first half. End of the first half of the game against Denver. That was good?
No, atrocious. But Rick, he was playing scared because he's scared of this quarterback.
Right, but whose decision was it to bring in the quarterback? Whose decision was it to bring Justin Fields in and tell him he's going to be the starter?
I know, Rick, but listen, if you think about two other games prior to that, you realize we gave up 2 touchdowns right before the half on 2 games that broke our back. He had that in his head, and he's like, the last thing I want to do
is coaching
go
scared.
down 10
That's
points.
great. That's what you want to hear. He's coaching scared. Don't give me this crap that you almost beat Miami. You did not almost beat Miami.
No, we watched that. I mean, that was
you
the
almost
Coachcast.
You almost beat Pittsburgh. You could have beaten Pittsburgh. You could have beaten Denver. I mean, I thought Tampa completely let their foot off the gas, and that's why you got back in that game. And Dallas destroyed you. Buffalo
there's numbers
destroyed
out there,
you.
man.
Look
Look
at
how many points they score in the first half of games, in the first 3 quarters of games. You can say what you want. I mean, they're 0-6. I mean, I guess a bright side is they finally created a turnover. We got a first takeaway of the year.
Okay.
That's nice.
Defense
was good.
You're on pace to, what, turn the opposition over 3 times
Defense
this
was
season?
good. Special teams are good. I mean, you had the 72-yard kick return. You got the turnover. I think you had 4 net yards.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
That was mean.
What do you mean?
They're on pace to turn. I mean, it's true, but they're on pace to turn opponents over 3 times. That's mean.
That's not meant to be mean or nice or anything. It's factual.
It's not good.
That they are on pace to turn the opposition over 3 times on the season.
Yeah, I mean, that was just another opportunity for him just to see how quickly I did the math.
He's piling on.
I can't, listen, I got a quarterback. I can't help it. I'm free. I'm out there.
Piling.
I'm living.
At the very least with you in your situation, because I could see myself getting into the exact same situation where I have a coach in the hot seat and we draft a quarterback is that your coach at least had some track record of developing a young quarterback.
Josh Allen. Daniel Jones had moments where you were like, oh, look, he's better.
And he's an offensive.
And now Jackson Dart.
And he's an offensive
guy.
coach.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't have that.
You're in a bad situation, man.
Here's what I need. Because I'm going to draft a quarterback here.
Obviously.
Stability. I need stability.
So if you're saying you need stability,
but
I can't have to move on.
Like, I can't have stability for the sake of having stability. I need to make sure that the person that drafts this next quarterback is the right person.
I don't know how you could believe in this regime right now.
According to Danny, we've been very competitive.
Highly competitive.
I mean,
let's see how
2 wins right now.
Let's see how the season plays out.
Yeah.
Right? If you go 1-16, I think.
But it's not headed in the right direction.
It's not. It's not.
They lose to Carolina.
I might take the Jets.
You understand the phone calls we're going to take?
I might jump on the Jets bandwagon.
You won't do it.
You
Lock
don't
it in
know
right now.
What? I'm not allowed.
If you, I'll allow it.
No, you don't have that kind of.
RJ, you allow it?
You're going to take the Jets?
He's going to take the Jets.
No, we're not allowed
you
to
allow
do
it?
that. We're not allowed.
We're allowed to do whatever we want.
No, we're not. We said last week you're not allowed.
I would think about it.
Yeah, Ray, you allow it? He's taking the Jets right now. You allow it?
Consider it.
It's yes or no. I say yes. I allow it.
Yes.
Taking the Jets right now.
We just said.
We all
10 days ago, we're not allowed.
No, as
so
a
now
show,
we just change on
as
the fly.
a show, we have 4 votes.
Right.
3 of us vote yes. You can do it.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Maybe don't push me.
Lock it in right now.
Maybe I will. Let me think about this. Tell you on the other side. And I don't mean death. I mean the next segment.
Jeez,
DNR
nice.
with you, ESPN New York.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys, and behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win can change lives. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works, with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who have helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our fans get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
The Association on Aging in New York is celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Older Americans Act, which funds vital programs for millions of older adults. Services include meals, transportation, home care, Medicare counseling, case management, and caregiver support. Today, people are uncertain whether some programs remain available. We can help. To learn more about these essential programs and how to keep them, visit our website at agingny.org. Sponsored by the Association on Aging in New York.
Don't take slow for an answer. Not so easy when you're stuck in traffic. But mere inches from someone else's bumper, you can dream of faster things. Like Optimum Fiber, the fastest and most reliable fiber internet, starting at $40 a month. So while you can't always switch lanes for a faster route, you can switch providers for a faster connection. Optimum. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/fiber today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Get 1.9% financing on a new Mazda 2025 CX-50 or lease for $219 for 36 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for lease details. VIN SN390557. MSRP $32,455. Zero security deposit. APR $17.48 per $1,000 financed. Ends 10/31/25.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood.
Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We got more calls. We got sound. We got a lot. You know what's funny? We're ending a 4-hour journey, and I feel like there was still stuff that we didn't get to.
Right. Today's show flew.
It really did.
Are you taking the Jets or what?
No. No, I'm not a
You're
loser.
soft.
Not a psychotic. I'm not taking the Jets. I might as well, though. I really should. They're going to win games.
Said you would.
They're going to win games.
All
Why
you
not?
did was
Why
tell
not
me.
now?
This was the game. Carolina. This is the game. Oh, the Jets are giving points.
You take Carolina, I'll take the Jets right now.
The Jets are giving
If
points.
you take Carolina right now, I'll take the Jets.
I'm not going against the Jets again. I've done it
What,
twice.
so?
2 of my losses this year because I took the Jets because I took the other team because I hate the Jets.
Okay.
I'm not doing it again.
Well, you still hate them?
I still hate them, but I also like winning.
Is that fair, Ray? I will take the Jets right now if he takes Carolina. He says they're the worst team in football. They stink. They're awful.
No.
If you really believe it.
I see what you're doing here.
I'm not doing
never
anything.
Said
let's have a little tete-a-tete.
No. I never said I was taking Carolina. You said you were taking the Jets. We all voted you could take the Jets.
What's the line, 7.5?
No, what are you talking about?
Just outright.
It's 1.5.
Why am I thinking 7.5?
Because you're thinking of the Denver game.
That's it, yeah.
RJ's hysterical.
He's completely out of it.
This is chaos.
What's one?
Listen,
7.5?
I just put together the 3 stars page. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Do we have our sound for the Open ready for tomorrow?
It's already in my folder. I just need to set it.
It's en route to you already.
We're not gonna have the situation we had last week.
Good. You're not sucking me into this.
Oh, so you don't want to do it. So you have no
This
confidence
is my
in
game.
the Panthers.
No. This is my game. You're deflecting it to me. You say you're taking the Jets. I never said I was taking Carolina.
I will, in front of God and everybody,
No,
right now,
don't do that.
I will.
Don't do
I
it.
will take the Jets, take the Panthers.
I didn't say I was going to take the
Do you
Panthers.
think taking the Jets is ridiculous?
I don't know if it would be the game that I picked. Yeah.
Okay, so if it's not, then you can have the other side of the
But I
game you
don't-
think you find to be ridiculous.
Right, but this was not one of the games that I was going to pick.
All right. Well, you want me to take the Jets. I will take them right here, right now. Just take the Panthers.
No.
Done. We go.
I'm not doing it. I'm
Why?
not going against
Mano
my
a
team.
mano.
I'm not going against my team again.
All
I'm
right.
not doing it.
Not just call him a coward outright. I feel like that's what
No,
you want
he's
to
the
do.
coward.
How am I the coward?
Because
I'm giving you an avenue for me to take the Jets.
No. The only avenue was you were going to take the Jets. It had nothing to do with me before we voted. Until you got scared.
Ray,
I asked you,
might I revert back to last Thursday when all show he said he was going to take the Eagles? I'm taking the Eagles. You know I'm taking the Eagles.
He gave me the
Eagles.
okie-doke.
Then we go around
that plan
the
worked
horn.
perfectly.
Raymond starts. I'll take the Eagles. Rick, what are you doing? I'm out.
Yeah.
So don't give me this.
It's a perfect plan.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what? I'll never trust you again. For
Yeah.
that.
Okay. You
Never
lost his
trust
trust.
you again.
You lost his trust.
Man doesn't give me stories, all right? He'd keep his trust.
He does not. You do not. You don't give us stories.
And you're proving me right with actions like that.
I know.
I can't trust you. Can't trust you.
Fine.
Let's go to Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning.
What's up, boys? Do you think the quarterback matters now that you don't have Wilson?
Yes.
Because
the quarterback matters.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Does
is
the
it
quarterback
time
matter
for
for the
Uncle
Giants
Ty-
without? Does the quarterback matter for the Giants without Malik Neighbors?
True, but is it time to bring in Uncle Tyrod? Because Justin Fields,
Well, according to
burning all the
Aaron Glenn,
chicken.
that was Justin Fields' first bad game.
Otherwise, he's been really good this season.
Right.
Oh, against the Bills, he looked great.
So, I mean, this was their choice. They brought in Justin Fields and told him he was going to be the starting quarterback. And now
And
we're
one
living
last
with it.
thing, you guys got to drop those hats on Black Friday. Just do it already, man. Just
I think
do it.
Well, that would be a nice time to drop them.
You had said they'd be ready by Thanksgiving, right?
Supposed to be, yeah.
All right, so then there you go.
Yeah, Black. You dropping on Black Friday for just the subscribers. That's how the artists do it.
I'm actually thinking about getting a Big Cheek Energy hat going too.
Why not, man? That was classic. That's gonna live forever. That's gonna live forever. That was classic.
You loved it, Edgar.
If they win next week, I don't even want. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going to happen if Giants win.
If the Giants win the next 2 games,
you want energy? I'll open my butt cheeks and give you energy today. Oh my God!
If the Giants win the next 2 games,
it gets worse every time.
I love it more and more. If the Giants beat the Broncos and the Eagles, I will do a striptease for you.
Have you ever heard in your life?
Yeah.
Anyone that's excited that wants to like show people how energetic they are to open up their butt cheeks?
No.
Outside of Ace Ventura, when he spoke with his butt.
Yeah.
There's not one person.
Nope.
Even Jordan, who loves you, was like, why would you say I'm going to open up my butt cheeks?
Because I'm different. Because I'm not, you don't put me in this just, garden variety. Oh, he's just.
Yeah. Because every time I hear that butt play stuff, I'm always going to think.
We can't put you in
I have a mind of my own.
You put things in your butt.
I'm not a sheep. I'm not one of these, take me to your leader kind of people. No. I have a mind of my own. And you're going to get original thought.
Yeah, okay.
If you rush the ball more, you're going to win for the most part.
What you like to do with your bottom is your own business.
All right, Ray, are you ready for your 3 stars?
Oh, sure.
Let's go.
How about that?
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
All right, Rick is going to partake in a 37-hour pickleball marathon.
Yep. World record.
And, people get called out on these sort of things.
So you're not going to last 37.
Please. I'm known for endurance.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, known for endurance, but you won't put together that movie list.
You know what it is?
You're lazy.
No. It's too hard of a chore.
Sounds like the same thing to me. Sounds
RJ,
literally like the same thing.
Can we admit now, because we're a day removed from it, and you don't like to hurt people's feelings?
Oh, now what?
That the stat segment yesterday for Dave was one of the worst segments you ever heard in your life.
One of the worst? No, I think it was actually one of the best. I won't
figure out why you brought up that stat.
See?
Which is my own fault.
No. We're not going to end late here. I'm not going to have it where we end late and I get yelled at for ending late because Raymond's droning on and you're bringing our
Number
to the mix.
2.
Okay, well, on that note, droning on.
I got an email from Barnum and Bailey.
Circus?
Yeah. Hello, DNR. My name is Alexei, and I'm a regional recruiter for Barnum and Bailey Circus. RJ is the perfect height for multiple acts, including the trapeze and riding the unicycle. Let us know if he would have any interest in joining.
Can we shoot him out of a cannon?
Why not? I don't see why not.
I'd like to learn to ride a unicycle.
So you go on a unicycle on a high wire? You go unicycle on a high wire?
I'd be throwing balls on my head. Balls.
The panda took a spill, though.
Okay.
I thought there was a decent chance at that moment that he was having a stroke. Like I was going to get up and start to get Dylan and get stuff going.
And balls came out. Forget balls. I start throwing balls on my head. Forget who says no.
Your own head.
There's a lot wrong with you.
Number 1.
All right, Dave versus Shannon. Let's have it happen.
Your boy Shannon is a piece of work, Ray. Sends an email.
What'd he do?
Because linemen are busy blocking you, dope. They don't know if it's a pass or not. See ball, get ball, you casual. In a society where we're so desperate for people to get along right now, Shannon promotes hate.
Yeah.
And I'm not here for it.
Who are you winking to?
It was Mike Navarro.
Why you wink?
What do you mean?
Know. That's random as hell. Oh, well. Super casual.
Oh, no.
It's a nastiness. You know what? I'm in a good mood now, so I'm not going to attack Shannon, but he's not a great guy. He's not at all. It's Rule 76.
No excuse for playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
I'm no casual.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
You know what would drive me insane? No, I'll never have to deal with this. If I was a pregnant woman and somebody just walked up and rubbed my belly.
I love rubbing the belly. I wish someone would rub me and say good job.
You know so much about who you are. But do you know what makes your body your body? With over